Didn't want it to seem like Hitman. I know. Tell me what you think. Goldfinger. Every time you say that, everybody has to do this. If I say Goldfinger, well, don't care where you are. If you're in Sainsbury's, Tesco's, you've got to go and make the sound too. Because I don't care if you listen to me on headphones and no one knows what you're doing. I say Goldfinger, we will do that. Agreed? Famously killed his secretary, Jill Masterson. Right, in Goldfinger, how does the villain, or at Goldfinger, famously kill his secretary, Jill Masterson? B. No, just a flush. You just flush Pixel. You hid the sound of the fart with a flush.
She fucking knows better. Don't call me.
I have kitty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could do that.
Oh, yeah, you did pay your cat, didn't you?
It's a dog and his little kitty. Well, Spectre, or is it Janus? I almost said anus. In another country, that's said Hannes, isn't it? Can I look at your Hannes, please? Have you got pepper in your Hannes? I'm pretty sure your Hannes is blocked up. See, we reckon. Shit. Oh shit! Didn't know there's someone else.
Give me your best shot.
Does he know I went downstairs? Yep.
I'll be ready.
I'll get me.
Are we ready to go?
Oh,
What's
yes.
up?
Great
How we
takedown.
going?
There you go. So you know,
Who's
even
got the
if you've seen
countdown
now,
sorted?
there is a chance
Anybody?
you can get up and still take him from above. Brilliant. Is he in the water? We could just like, I just do something now. Try it. I love games that leave you the 4. Let's all measure our chests. How big are your chesticles?
2,
Stop.
1.
Welcome in. If you're new, or in case you've had a bonk on the head and lost all your memory, here you'll find a welcome distraction from the noise that is life. Open conversations, free giveaways. Together, we'll be mostly exploring RPGs and survivals with a healthy dollop of silliness and nerding out. If you stream, make, or create stuff, maybe you know someone else that does. It's safe to say so here. Tell us all about it. We actually want to know. Good people find each other here too, so bring along your friends. I want to fill up this community like a Loot Goblin's backpack. All the while, we're raising money for charity and doing prize giveaways along the way. Carry on. Why, thank you. I need to make more of those. How we doing? Welcome in. We got first, second, and third already taken. GG's to you guys that did that. I'm wearing new headphones and it feels weird because I can hear myself in my head. I don't like it. I'm going to have to switch back. I don't like it, man. Good for the gym, bad for streaming, I think, is the verdict there. But who got first? I think it was Elmo W. Big W to Elmo. Well done. Big love to you. Second was Pixel. Big love to you, my friend. And third, Dame. Hell yeah, getting the first 25s too. Let's go. So today we are running late because OBS was being silly and I also very busy, but survivalist, we'll do a little tier list. I was hoping to have some stuff planned out a bit better and pictures and stuff, but I haven't. So I need your help to take part, come up with some ideas about survival games that we think are like S tier and below. But we'll spend a little bit of time on that and then we'll jump into Conan Exiles Enhanced because Lurkit was kind enough to let me have a key for that. So I thought we'll give it a little try, and I tried it out the other day. It is enhanced. It has had Botox. It looks very good. Hell yeah. And as always, doing the free game giveaways. So we're going to keep it as 007 because I can't be bothered to change it. So make sure you type Dad in the chat if you're over on Twitch. Hi, Grayson. What's up, man? How we doing? Good to see you over on the YouTube. We are also live over there too, but the main channel is Twitch. And we have all the redeems and things. But if you want to take part, please do. There's Elmo saying hi. Hell yeah. So that's what we got going on, man. That is all the things. So we will run into it pretty quickly. But yeah, man, if you're on a vertical on YouTube or on Twitch, you should see this stuff here. This is kind of what we're up to today. And hopefully we'll have some fun. I think we will. If anybody's played Conan, let me know. I haven't played it for quite some time. I've got the background thing working as well again, which is good.
I will transfer you my energy.
WW. Oh, thank you for the energy, Elmo.
Here is my karma.
Yeah, I'm not going to get on with these headphones. I'm going to change it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though I've got actually transparency on. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I don't know if it works on the PC actually. On the phone I get transparency, but it doesn't feel like I've got them on there. Which is sad, sad times. Hell yeah, man. What's good anyway? What's happened over is Tuesday? What we up to? What happened on the weekend? Did I miss anything? I haven't been, I've been super busy at work, man. I haven't really been able to do a hell of a lot. Oh, look. I've even missed. I missed Monday's Slack Jeff stream, which was sad time. Sad time for me. Do we have sound now? I don't have sound yet. Why do I not have sound? This is big sad time. Why no soundings? You don't like it? Disconnect from those, maybe. Give me the sound in my headphones. Could be because we're still connected to the other ones. No, we're not. Interesting. Hang on. Reconnect. Cool. We are connected. It's just super. Wow, that's crazy. How much less I hear in these is mental. They've got a lot more sound. That sound. These ones I was just wearing sound like everything's on 80% now. I can barely hear anything, which is horrible, honestly. We whacked up a bit. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. But it feels better because I hear my voice better. It's good. Playing Rust. Oh yeah. Do you know what I heard? Jeff saying that to you, Elmo, on his stream. I think you mentioned that you played it. You play PvE. I didn't know that was possible either. If I'm honest, I thought Rust was purely PvP carnage. Play the game, get killed. Because it always looked kind of interesting, or at least years ago when it was kind of newish. Since then, there's so many other games like it. But I suppose that would be one we could fit into the tier list, right? Where would you rank that on the tier list, I wonder? Interesting. But welcome in, Acoustic. How we doing? First 25 and a spanking. Thank you for the spanking. I'm not hearing the spanking either. I turned all the stuff down, and now I can hardly hear it. That's weird. So very strange. I'll put that back up now. There we go. That's better. Hell yeah. So to jump into that, let's go. And if I'm building it by myself, then I might just not do that and I'll play the game. But if anyone wants to take part, building a tier list, come up with some ideas, man. I need to know your top survival games. So I can go away and I'll go get like the picture of it and then we can throw it into here. So I'll start off with like maybe grabbing the Conan picture as we're going to be playing Conan. I spent, I don't know, it felt like hundreds of hours many years ago playing Conan on PS4. I want to say it was PS4. Don't think it was the 3. Mostly on official servers, which was horrible, and then a little bit of time on like a custom server. First time I ever experienced that, if I'm honest. It was kind of found that group somehow. I wasn't on Discord at the time, so I can't even remember how I found it. It might have been like a Facebook group or something for it, maybe. Some guy had a system running all the time, so he must have had 2 computers or a PC or something running. So every now and then that would go down and you couldn't play on it, but it was decent because at least then you were less likely to get absolutely ravished. Because that was the thing I ended up hating, because I just like building stuff. I didn't like building a group and then going off and attacking stuff. I just wanted to like build a treehouse. That was pretty much it. What? Minecraft. Ooh, what that's one to put on there? Okay. Sorry, the cat got stuck in the in our wardrobe. We got a sliding wardrobe in the bedroom, and it probably when I was putting some stuff away earlier and then walked away, she got in there, and I've closed it. But she's not been meowing, but she was just trying to get out. So I was being updated on the occurrence. Right, Conan. What's it called? What's the thing like the picture of the case art maybe? We'll look at case art, see what comes up. Conan Exiles case art. Ooh. Conan Exiles case art. There we go, that'll do. Give me that. Can I just copy that, I wonder? Copy image. I wonder if I can paste it in there. Can I? No. Save image as. Please be a JPEG. Yes, it is. Downloads. Save. Upload. Oh my god. Images. There we go. That. Yeah. Open. Boosh. What do we do? Can we just put that in like one of these? Yeah. Where do you think Conan would go? On S tier A, B, C, D. Gonna try a new game tomorrow. Solar Punk. Ooh, is that simulation type thing? What's the crack with that? Let's get Minecraft case up. Minecraft case up. That'll do. Save image as. That downloads. Yes, it is. Sweet. Upload. Upload. That one. Yep. New survival game. Ooh. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Let's check it out. It's called Solar Punk. Solar Punk game. I dislike this bit. I know it's like a live stream or something. I don't like it. Okay. Solar Punk is a survival game in a technically advanced world of floating islands. What's the thing with floating islands, man? There seems to be an array of floating island games come out in the last year or two. Like, where did they get the inspiration from that? Why is it a thing? I'm not mad at it. I'm just wondering. I'm curious. Is it easier to make them because you haven't got to make an entire massive section of a world? You can kind of leave it blank, or I wonder. Looks interesting though. Looks interesting. £20, 70p. God damn. Did you buy it? Did you get it on like a? How did you get hold of it? It's on Game Pass. No way, is it? Okay. Oh yeah, I shut my Game Pass down for a bit just because I realised I haven't really used it at all, and there wasn't anything really coming out that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use it just for that. So I didn't renew it. Moldy! Have a good time at work. Thank you for the lurk. All right, what else we got? So survival games. We've got Conan. Oh, Ark. Guy of Ark, right? Thinking of if anybody wants, if you're lurking, you just popped in. We're just doing a survivor list, a tier list of survival games, just to break up the first 20-30 minutes of stream before we play the game. Conan Exiles Enhanced with a bigger penis, although we've not got naked on. We took naked off. Part naked is what I chose. Ark Survival. So if you can think of a survival game, let me know, man, and we will pop it somewhere on the list. Save link. Oh no, not link. I don't want to save the link. I want to save image as. Yes, that one. Upload. In fact, if I just leave that open, I can drag and drop it, can't I? That would be smart. That one? Yeah. There we go. Well, for me, in my opinion, just because I haven't played loads. I've played a few. Minecraft's a weird one for me. Survival, I haven't really touched it, so I couldn't say whether it's S, A, or B tier. I think it's probably up there. It's definitely, clearly a great game because it's massive, isn't it? But would you put it as S tier? I don't know if I would. I think for me, I found things maybe too technical. I'd never really give it a full chance. B tier, okay, really? I would have probably gone, I don't know, just for me, for playability and accessibility and other things, like it's available, like not just thinking about the game necessarily, but its availability across multiple platforms, although you have to pay every time you want to use it on another platform, like an iPad and then an Android and then a laptop and then a PS4 and then an Xbox. Like, it annoyed me that I had to pay for it multiple times so my boy could play it. So yeah, maybe actually because it annoyed me, it can go D. No. I'm going to agree with you for now. Anyone else got another opinion with that, then let us know. But for now, we're going to stick Minecraft. That's tiny, isn't it? We need a better tier list builder, I reckon. Can't think of it that belongs in S. Yeah, that's a tough one to fill for survival games, right? But then I suppose it's subjective. What's the survival game that you've spent the most time playing and enjoying yourself or with friends? I guess would be there for me. Not necessarily the game and the mechanics itself, just like what's got the No Man's Sky. God, yeah. I wonder if I can find a better tier list. Hang on. I want something that's like got a bigger section for the pictures. That's not bigger. Maker.org. What about that one? That bit bigger? It's a bit bigger, isn't it? I might try that one. Go with that one quickly. I want to move it. How do I get it to move? Right, we're not going to have that many. We'll just have SABC. Over 1,000 hours in Conan. Wouldn't S it. Really? Okay. Well, that's the one you've played the most of as well, though. And Pixel, I realized you offered me Conan, and then like a week later I heard it got enhanced. I thought I'd try that. Yeah. Bedtime. All right, give me a minute. All for 10. Or many more. That's interesting. I guess what would make what's missing then, Pixel? You and Elmo as well. You guys have played far more hours than me in survival simulator type games. What is it that's missing from any game that you can think of that you've played that would get it to S tier? If you can't think of one that deserves S tier, what is it that they're missing to like just nudge it up a bit and get it there? That's kind of what I would want to know. 8 hours enhanced, then remembered why I stopped. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll play it for a day. I wasn't really planning to play it for longer, purely because I got the key from Lurkit, and I thought, wow, I need to keep my percentage up, if I'm honest with you. I was hoping I already had it, because I've given a couple away before, but I didn't. I probably got on the PlayStation, but I can't even remember. I think I might have had it because it was on PlayStation Plus. I don't even think I paid for it then, to be honest with you. Or it was like free to play back then. I can't remember. Right, that's Ark, No Man's Sky. I think for me, No Man's Sky would probably be my top. I think. Save image as. But Dune also. I love Dune. It annoyed me. Mind you, what's the? Does anybody know the score with Dune's potential solo mode? Does that mean that if you play solo, you're not gonna have base degradation and stuff? That might tempt me to like play a bit more. Awakening, Face Up, September. Ooh. My criteria is building, story, combat, grind, etc. You can define the server parameters. Okay, yeah, so you can decide whether they do or don't. So just like in Conan, where you can, in other games, you can dial up and down. That's what I did when I set up this one I've got set up here. I kind of dialed up things like XP gain and stuff like that because I just wanted to like run through quickly. I don't want it to be particularly stressful. There's just no point because I'm not really going to tap into too much, I think. Did I already set you with Dune Awakening image? No. Just those two. Why are they not added? Add more. There we go. Still wouldn't play Dune solo personally. Okay. I quite liked the shooting, and generally like dopping about in the world and stuff. I enjoyed it, and I don't think co-op would probably. I didn't really get to play co-op either, really, because I just don't. My times don't overlap easily. Like we managed to play on like something like Soulframe because that's a bit easier to drop in and out of. I've been on the same worlds as people and been able to kind of go into their bases and check them out and stuff. But that's where probably it is a bit more fun, I imagine, than solo. But I could see myself playing solo. The only reason I haven't gone back to it is because my base and all my stuff just disappeared. So it's like, well, it's going to take me ages to get all that back up again, and I need a lot of it to progress. So it's just, I didn't have the time for that, honestly. Doing it so boring single player. Really? You think so? I'm just too easy to impress then. Yeah. Right. Think of some more. Make a list. I've got to say goodnight to the boy. In the meantime, maybe think about doing some shout outs if you can. If you're free to, just do some for the friendos that stream and anybody else you can think of that you want to shout out. Shift up. And if you happen to have a tab free on YouTube, maybe drop it over there as well so we get some viewership on that. Right, be back. See you in a moment. Where is the BRB? There it is.
Oh. Oh my god, no way. Did I get a Ghost God pack? Oh, fuck no. I did get a fucking Ghost God pack. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, this whole set is going. Oh, look at that shit. Oh my god.
Dude, please stop! I don't want to hurt you! I don't want to fight! I just want to get my bird! Please! No, no! I need my coordinates! I need my coordinates! I need my coordinates, my bird! I need my coordinates! Help! Oh my god, I'm panicking. Oh no, dude. Oh no! Oh no! No!
Damn, you made Whitman scream, Dame. It wouldn't be the first time. Probably not gonna do that. Absolutely not. He just shot and ran. He did a shit and wheels. What? Bro, I ain't going in there. Yes, you did. What's in there? There's spinach though.
Panic. Praise be to wanking needs to be already. I think I've just figured out my my big dick noise now. Praise be to wanking. No, that sounds like wanking.
I did want to see how long it takes you to realise that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, very good, yes. We have a Monet shout out, we have a Dame shout out. That was the Dr. 1875. Hell yeah, let's go. Now we're going to do it Elmo, because Elmo won't do himself because he's too damn nice. Oh, and a Kusim shout out. Good work, good work. Hell yeah.
Now he's got the parcel.
Kusim did a bit of Roblox. Dame's been doing all sorts of stuff. You can play solo on servers.
And he's got the parcel.
Been doing that. Oh, sorry, here's Elmo. Rudely talking over him. Absolute W of a PNG, by the way. Looks just like him. We've seen photo, for real. It does. Did a cracking job at that. What's the Dane's in Beat Saber? Monet's in FNAF. Okay. Yeah, Doc's playing Jump Space right now. I watched that and then was jealous that I didn't even get invited. That's horrible. Elmo Forza. Yeah, hell yeah. Mystery in Forza. Let's go. The one super.
Until we take off the banana suit.
Dude, my birds! My bird, dude! Dude, my birds! My birds! Absolute legend of a man if you're not following this geezer.
Stimulates the muscles and the tendons. It sure
go
does.
See, go take part in the
stimulates those
a
lot. Sorry, DJ. Sorry, DJ. It's by
supportive,
habit. It's a
helpful,
habit.
Inclusive.
To bring it close. So
you know, if you're streaming, you fancy. There is also a.
I think if I don't touch it for a certain amount of
game
time,
show
it just
type
turns
thing
off
coming
or
up.
something.
I think next month. I would definitely, if you
Yeah,
fancy maybe
it just
potentially
turns
being a
off.
guest on there and playing some games with other people,
So I
just for
gotta
fun.
find
There's
like
no
a
like
mode
pressure.
on this
You'll
that
just
is
you'll be
like
on stream,
just
whether you have your
pounding the
PNG
shit
tuber
out
or
of
your
you.
face, up to you.
You know what I mean?
But it's good fun, man. I'd highly recommend it.
And there you go. Oh, what's
Look at Diz coming in as well. Just as bacon. Nice.
How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How you
Just
doing,
saying
man?
Diz, the only super.
Guys,
Part of the
just
crew
say
teams.
this is in the
Hell
house.
yeah.
His link is already in the
Canadian
title. Say
men.
hi and introduce
Nice men.
yourself.
Hell yeah, man. Good shout outs. Nice work. Right, but where we are back in business. Either that or I've been talking on mute for 10 minutes. And well, not that long. But yeah, what did Pixel say? You can play solo on servers. So this is Dune, right? Been doing that all week while waiting for guildmates to join. Solo coming out is really only if you want to cheese it and not have the grind. Yeah, that sounds like me, honestly, Pixel. Either that, I would happily, a bit like Windrose, I'll happily dip in and out, stuff like that, and try and play it more when I can. Just, I've been too busy and not had the time to. I'm not even really been on the weekends. I think I've got a bit of game time on this Sunday, because the wife was hungover. Not hungover. She was really ill from the Caribbean food that we had, really ill. So I got like an hour or two, and I was. So if you got a bunch of games sent out Sunday, that's why. Because I spent a bunch of that time cleaning up the 20 keys that I needed to send for the key giveaways. What did I even play? I think I fired up Conan for a little bit, and then that was it. I didn't really have time to do anything else. Haven't touched 007. Haven't done nothing. But speaking of giveaways, there's the giveaway. Well, if you want to get in for the free game give keys, press 007 in the chat. And it'll throw your name to here, and at the end of the stream, we'll do some of them, give them away. Hell yeah. Get rid of that, don't need that. And as ever, we do have crowd control on. It's gone really big. Don't know why it's done that. Go smaller. You shouldn't be that big, man. Go this big. Yeah. Here we go, spare. Bosh. So we've got crowd control on. If you want to go into crowd control, it should be floating on the stream somewhere if you're watching. I think on mobile. I don't even know if you can use it on mobile or not. I can't remember. But there is things called disrupts. So in the middle of a game or something, you can use those. And any bits you spend on there go towards the charity. So that's a big W, man. So hell yeah, get onto that. Unfortunately, it's only available on Twitch at the moment because I haven't activated it on YouTube. I don't even know if it is available on YouTube. Mami, hello, how you doing? So yeah, 007 game for the free game key giveaways. I don't know what games they are. They're random game keys. So like everybody's used to it. If you're new here, that's kind of what we do. You type 007, particularly in the Twitch chat, it'll throw your name in automatically. If you want to get involved in YouTube, do the same and I'll write your name in manually, but then we have to find a way to actually send you the game if you win. It's PC game keys, it might be GOG.com, or it might be Steam keys, whatever I pick. You tell me what kind of games you like and I can send it that way. But you probably have to join either Twitch so I can whisper you, or come onto the Discord. And both, so you probably at least have to come onto Twitch for us to send you the link for that. So that's how it goes, man. But Roddy, what's up, Roddy? Good to see you. Hi, said hi. Who said hi? What is that? Is that a translation thing? Because we see that a lot on YouTube chat. People come in and say said hi. And I wonder if that's a translation thing coming through incorrectly. Or is that like a meme that I'm missing? I don't know. But yeah, you're very welcome. You don't have to follow. It's a free entry thing. You just type 007 in the chat. It's because we've been playing First Light a lot. But today we'll be playing Conan. But first, we're doing a bit of a survivalist, a tier list of things. Because we thought we'd just like break up the first 30 minutes. Because most of the time I have to put the boy to bed anyway in between streaming. So we're doing that for a little bit longer. And then we'll jump into the game, man. Check out Conan Enhanced. Hell yeah. Hello, Elmo. Hey, oh, you got TTV in there now. Or did I see that before, Elmo? On YouTube. Nice. But enjoying Jeff's... That's sick, yeah, good. Jeff streams are great. And if you're into Guild Wars or World of Warcraft, he's mostly been playing the MMO stuff and then mixing in things like... he did... What's the really great new game that came out? Desert something or something Desert? Crimson Desert. He played that on like a Wednesday. Wednesdays tends to be his kind of like a Skyrim or that desert game or other stuff like that, or kind of more first like Dune Awakening maybe is a little bit, I would say, is a little bit less MMO for me, a bit more survival leaning to than it is like a World of Warcraft and a Guild Wars. But it's good, man. Chilled, nice guy, really wholesome, great community. Love that place. Hell yeah, big fan of that. Probably if you watch at the end of the Twitch year when you get like your top places you watch, I think two years in a row Jeff's been the top one because he's there Sunday to Wednesday, when I can just lurk in the car at work generally. Less so at the minute because I'm too busy in and out of the car, but so he's just like constant on lurk, basically. Yeah, same. I don't really. I kind of get that they're doing like. It's just like they're grinding stuff, isn't it? You're just doing things to grind, XP, weapons, skill sets, etc. And there's probably some kind of storyline. But yeah, Jeff's one of the places that I can kind of, because there's other conversation going on, and it's quite chilled out. It's easy to see that going on, and he'll geek out and nerd out with some people that understand it, and it's nice to hear about it. It goes in one ear out the other, but another place is good for like Guild Wars and World of Warcraft is Red Spectre 23. He streams for many hours and has always got a few hundred people in there. But again, real nice community. He's really engaging. Got some great redeems. Always doing stuff for charity and stuff as well. So he's a good lad. He's part of the crew team as well, or he was. So he might have stepped away from it for a bit. But yeah, back to the tier list. So Pixel said for him earlier, there's no survival game that he can think of that would reach S tier. And the things that matter are, what was it, story? Where did you say? Back up there somewhere. Criteria: building, story, combat, and grind, etc. So there might be a bit more to that. I think for me, yeah, I don't know if there would be an S tier or not, but from like a personal experience of what I enjoy the most, for the minute, I would like easily No Man's Sky for me would be my favorite, I think, kind of survival game. It's in space. I don't care about the story. That's not a big thing for me. Honestly, I understand them games. Oh, why is that not coming up on there? Or did it? Oh no, there you go. Just didn't wind down. And I think I could play that far more. I probably played that for as many hours now as I ever did Conan. But Conan really only became annoying once, like, it feels like you kind of need to be in an official server or a server full of people to kind of interact with stuff a bit more, I guess. I don't know. Like, it was okay solo. Whereas I think No Man's Sky, I could quite easily jam on that like solo for ages and not worry too much, because it's partly because you're in space. But it is fun with other people too. I just dislike the PvP side of stuff in both Ark and Conan. Never got on with it. Just never really, like, I had a bit of fun for like 5 minutes. But you quite quickly come across someone who absolutely owns you, and it's funny for 5 seconds, and then you get put in a cage and you're like, wow, this is great. But from like a perspective of like the build experience was good, the world was kind of cool at the time, like the graphics were alright. Like, looking at that and forgetting the hate of the PvP stuff, I would still probably go, both of those I clearly enjoyed enough to play a lot of hours. So would I go A? Like, you could probably put them B, like Minecraft creative mode. Why is that not moving? That's so weird. I can move that one, but I can't move Minecraft. Minecraft does not want to come out. For me, yeah, I've not really done survival in Minecraft. I don't know why I can't move that. I wonder if it's the let's stick them in B for a minute. Yeah, that's weird. Hang on, get rid of that. Put it back in. Yeah, I've not played survival. I've only played creative in Minecraft. So but I've spent many, like, only because I played with my son. Because I played with my son when he was younger, particularly. One of the few games he kind of had on his iPad or on the PlayStation we played together. We just go around building random stuff. Making like statues of things like characters or numbers or letters or wherever it was, and digging holes and building caves and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It does not like the Minecraft one. It does not like it at all. Alright, I'm going to save another version of that then. Minecraft Case Art. Try that one. Save image as. That will do. Open this. Refresh it. Delete that one. There we go. I wouldn't like to guess the hours I've played Minecraft for. Yeah, similar. I've definitely played many hours. And I couldn't tell you. what, from the age he was probably at least from the age he was 4, I reckon, and he's 12 now ish. So that's I don't think I played it before he was born. I don't think I ever touched it. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I had it. It wasn't on my radar really. So probably at least for 6 years when he was a bit younger, at least, like, yeah, most like weekends, holidays, lockdown, played a lot of it over lockdown, just chilling, doing nothing else. Yeah, many hours, many different worlds. It would annoy me because every time we'd play, he'd start up a whole new world. I'm like, well, what about the stuff we started to build last time? He's like, nah. Like, can't we just play on the same world though and build in a different area? No, I need to make an entire new one. And it's just like self-generated flat. It's the same thing every time. Play an average of 50 hours a day for a few years. Yeah, damn. Bruv. Squid. How we doing, Squid? Right now, before we play a bit of Conan, doing what I've called the survivor list, a tier list of survival crafting games. So you need to come up with some. If you've got some ideas, let me know. Maybe some obscure ones we've not thought of and where they might sit. For me, my feeling is, because I love No Man's Sky so much, and I think the turnaround they made, I would stick that for me as S tier. Not necessarily that it deserves S tier, because there probably is some stuff it's missing. A tier. Yeah, I kind of thought between A and B, but I've not played Survival, so I don't know. Elmo suggested B, and that might be because of certain reasons. I don't know. Is there certain things that make you... What would be an A tier for you, Elmo? If Minecraft's a B and you've played that lots, can you think of an A tier? And maybe you haven't played it enough. Get burnout fast now. Yeah, I think that's the other time and the rest of it. And if you put that many hours into any kind of survival game, any new one, the mechanics aren't all that different. So maybe that's kind of touching what Pixel's saying. That then things like story, world, the things that has you do in the game become more important. Like Minecraft, whenever I've tried to play survival, I'm kind of confused on what I'm supposed to do. There isn't enough of a, or at least the times I've tried it, I don't think there's enough of a guide or proper like Dune has some kind of story-led-ish tasks and things for you to go and do, which feel, and there's like proper characters to interact with a little bit and fight and stuff. And although there's characters in Minecraft, it's different, right? It's not very verbal, unless I've missed something totally. Super moddable in so many different ways. But yeah, I think like for me, if you look at like things like that, Squid, you're right. I did say that earlier. For like a game that is basically was available across, I think, any platform almost, very easily accessible, a massive game clearly for people to play, I think it would definitely fit somewhere there. But I never liked the survival aspect of it. I just never really, like, the crafting side was maybe, I'd say it's too intricate, but No Man's Sky is quite intricate, right? But I just can never get my head around Minecraft. I don't know if that's because there's no like No Man's Sky's got a version of kind of inbuilt, unless I've just missed something with Minecraft. I feel like that kind of at least holds your hand a little bit to teach you it, and then you can look at things to learn it again. Whereas I never found that with Minecraft. I think you had to kind of figure it out or look for guides online maybe, or know someone that knew it. I just didn't feel as, I don't know, just never loved it. And survival mechanics, yeah, I suppose that, and how much of that do you want? Do you want like a fully real experience where it's fucking like really hard, or do you want it to be like tentative, slightly easy? For a time I would have gone, yeah, give me all the hard time, because I'll spend ages on it. But nowadays, where I get little time, I want quite an easy life. Like, that's why I don't mind jumping on that Windows server that Pixel kindly set up, so that I have access and like someone can guide me here and there, and like I skill up a bit faster. I don't mind. I still want to do some of the things to like experience it, but I also want to be able to jump up faster, get better weapons, better gear, all that stuff, and because I'm probably never going to play it enough to get that far on my own, not for a long time anyway. But definitely A tier for sure if you ask me. Oh, okay, we might have to flip a coin here. They stopped developing the game, then yeah, but yeah, okay. But they're still developing it. Yeah, true. Cross-platform interactivity is also huge. Yeah, that's all valid. I have made some very good friends play Minecraft. There you go. See, for me, I think you've underplayed it a little bit there. I think you've underplayed it slightly. I'm trying to understand why you'd go B over A. If we're thinking like S tier is really difficult to build, No Man's Sky probably should be an A. and some of you guys might say lower.
Form of witchcraft.
Minecraft S tier. Oh, Kusum's coming in and ruining it all now. Goddamn. Wither time. Kusum's wizarding out. Xbox winners. Yeah. But the one annoying thing, Squid, and I get why, but it is really annoying and annoyed me. I've bought Minecraft probably on all of those platforms, apart from iOS. No, I have bought it on iOS. I've bought it on all of those, plus Apple. Like the laptop, I think on the laptop, I think you buy it differently, right? Is it Apple Store? It's separate from the iOS one. And on different accounts, my account, my boy's account, because you can't share the account to play the same game at the same time. I bought it probably twice on PlayStation for the same reason. Bought it once on Switch. I've bought it on Xbox. I bought it on his PC. I've got it. I might not have bought it on mine because I had it on Xbox Game Pass. But on my phone, he had like a Fire tablet at one point which had it on. And that is hot. Just is. And some of the times I've paid like 20 quid.
Stick it in. Turn it.
Yeah. So I've paid, and it's just annoying, especially for the same account holder. It might be different now, but we're talking like 6 years ago. What's that, Dame? What's up, Dame? My sounds are already low now. I mess with my sounds. I don't know what's going on. Weird that was much lower than usual. Yeah, I've probably, and that pissed me off. That I would definitely knock it down a tier. But then every other game would probably be the same, right? There's probably very few games that would let you share the account over different platforms because they have to, whatever reason, they redevelop it slightly for the different platforms again. What's up, nerd? What's up, Dame? We're just doing a survival tier list before I play the game Conan Enhanced to see the enhanced penises. Although I have actually turned nakedness off because we're not allowed it, really. It would be funny to see it, though. And the one thing I loved about Conan when I first played it was that you could do that and then you could enhance how endowed they were or make it tiny. I think that's hilarious. Bedrock. Oh. And yeah, and that's the other thing. Then you got the different versions of it, right? So I swear you pay for the different versions too. So I've just, yeah, that annoys me, man. Other survival games, Daisy, yeah. Rust, Valheim, yeah. Medieval Dynasty. That was quite good. I quite liked Medieval Dynasty, you know. Didn't play it a lot, but I liked it when I did. Maybe last year would have said an A. Oh, okay. So what is it this year then, Elmo? Is something else come along that's knocked it off and you think, oh, that's just a much better game because it's got a better storyline or more easy or like, because the graphics on Minecraft are good when they're enhanced. It's just blocky because it's the style, right? So it's difficult to like go, oh, it's graphics to knock it down or down because I think they're actually good despite them being blocky. Make your kid do some chores to earn it. He was younger then. He barely does it now still, if I'm honest. I don't need to buy him that stuff anymore. He still plays it now and then, but mostly now it's Roblox. He's been massively into that Switch game, Tamagotchi Life. Been playing that loads. He hasn't touched his Switch for years until that came out. But somebody who plays online multiplayer and console and has a pay monthly for online capability through the console company. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Squid, yeah. It is. Yeah, it's voxel, pixel art forward as a game and the 3D console. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, if you go all, but it's a difficult one because, like, I would probably, that's maybe why I didn't give as much as a go. I played it loads creative, like I said, because I played with my boy. But outside of that, I don't play it on my own. I'm not drawn to it in any way. I quite like the spin-off games. Dungeons, that I would play that more, I think, because I don't know, just never got on with it. Just playing more games, trying different styles. Yeah, I suppose that's it. But so do you think just by widening the types of games you're playing then, Elmo, you would knock it down from like, oh, this is an A game for me to a B because you play it less? Yeah, when you add in mods like Chisel and Bits. Ah, okay. What into mites? Yeah, I don't know. I've never really played a modded mite. I haven't even looked at what you could do to mod it, to be honest with you. Outside of like the visuals, I know you can like buy different skins to make the things look different. I've paid for loads for the boy. Tomodachi, that might be it. Yeah. Need a proper survival Sherpa to play with, yeah, to get through it. And that's the thing. I'm just never gonna have enough time to like really experience Minecraft in that way. It's just not going to happen. I can dip in and out of people's game worlds and just try and take part, but I'm not drawn enough to it to go, yeah, okay, I'll dedicate some of my time to that. Probably. Okay, I'm okay. I don't know, man. So, I mean, Acoustic was saying S tier. I think it deserves to be bumped up to A. Maybe you've convinced me, Squid and Acoustic. I might stick it there. For me, from an outsider view, I would probably agree with that. I think A or B is fair. I don't think I'll go to S tier because I just, from in terms of like how much I play it, it would be C. I would put it down as C tier because I'm just not drawn to it. It's not a reflection of the game, the quality, anything like that. But for some reason, I just don't get on with the survival aspect. And really, it's no different. It's not that different from all these other games. But like these three, Ark, Conan, and Dune, I just enjoyed them more for some reason. And I think some of it is maybe being a graphic snob, looking for things that look a bit more realistic. I think that has a massive thing to do with it, as well as like having tasks that feel more like like an Assassin's Creed, like go and do this and this happens and then something else in the world changes, and I don't know Minecraft well enough to know if that really happens, to be honest with you. It was never clear to me as I was playing the game. Have you seen the video where a guy beats Minecraft blind? What? Never played, only watched the movie and live stream? No, I have not seen that. That's crazy. Uploaded a supercut onto his YouTube. Holy moly. There's enough cons to keep it out of S tier, but it's really gold standard in a lot of ways. Yeah, I think from the fact that, like, I won't leave it in C, because that's just my view. Purely from a, like, how much have I played it standpoint. But no, that's crazy. You can play that blind? What? How do you even play Minecraft? How do you survive? Chisel and bits, cheeky. You know about the redstone capabilities? I played around with some stuff like that. Do you mean like so you can make things move? Is that what you mean? Like it's effectively like an electric current? Because there was some stuff we like learned how to do online in the creative mode worlds where you'd like make like a door like that, like open, or like something happen like a trap. But then I'd forget it because I just wouldn't play enough. Make circuits, yeah, or like make a circuit that then like starts like a roller coaster. We made a few roller coasters before. I think creative mode, if you looked at this from a creative mode, it probably for me is the one I played the most. I don't think there's another game that I've had like a creative mode like that where I've played so much. But again, it wasn't me playing on my own. It was driven purely by me playing with my boy online together, just like local co-op on the couch. Where's hold? There it is. If you want to do stuff like that with mods, create is the thing to do. Okay, yeah, there you go, yeah. And if and or gates. Yeah, some of the stuff I've seen people build when like he was interested in stuff, and so I would look at some things, and when we get more on our For You page, there was some crazy stuff people would be building, man. And then you try and like some of it I like kind of got through to doing some of it with the moving doors and bits and bobs and lifts, creating things that like have like an elevator type thing going on. That's kind of cool. So all that, I think like it becomes a different game then, right? It's not that you wouldn't like, how much of that would you use in the storyline of the survival? Like some of that might be beneficial, but probably you only really start to learn that when you're just spending countless hours in creative mode fucking about, or you've got so many resources in survival you can mess about as well. You could build a computer in Minecraft and create a way to play Doom. What the hell? Damn, that's kind of crazy. So okay, I'm gonna leave it. I think like with all the other stuff, it's one of those games, like I said, accessibility, especially from a creative mode standpoint, it probably would go into S tier. For me, I don't play it enough, and I've not played survival. I'm not interested in it, so I'm going to go with you guys. I'll balance it at A. For me, No Man's Sky is S, just because I love it so much. You can shit on it all you like. Tell me all the things that is terrible and why it shouldn't be in there. But I just love it, so it's going to get rose tinted glasses from me. I think the ones that like I'm not sure about are Ark and Conan. when I used to play them for many, many hours, and they were the first two survival games I ever. I think Ark I played first, then Conan, and they're very similar. I'd never played anything like them before, and it was like, whoa, this is crazy. I spent like silly hours, didn't sleep, all that kind of stuff, playing it through the night. The wife would be working away on the weekend or something, and the boy was like a baby or a toddler. Put him to bed, and I'd be straight on it. Have a mate round. Maybe we'd be playing it like he'd have his PlayStation on a screen. I'd have mine, or we'd be online or something, whatever. I don't know if I'd stick him as A because I hate the PvP on him. Dune, I would happily stick to an A if it wasn't for the fact that the base and stuff deteriorate, and at least until recently, I lost all my stuff. I think if I only just played it now, I'm sure when you lose your stuff, you can get a lot of it back. And maybe I can, but I haven't looked enough in to know how I do that. So it's just not easy to go back to and pick it up and play. Until there's a solo mode, like on Ark and Conan, back in the day, I had solo worlds as well as multiple servers I was trying to do stuff in. So at least you could always fall back to that solo world where you've got loads of stuff. I'd totally show you around my realm sometime better. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Survival realm. No, I don't want to die, man. Let me go around to creative and not have to worry about eating, or just fill me up with food so I don't die. And loads of armor.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. Dame's been doing 20 stream streak. Goddamn.
Again.
Carrying me around with the mobile, just like tucked into the waistband of her pants. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sick. Yeah, that's the kind of thing, man. Like, you know, I talked about this with Hardy when we played Enshrouded together. I was like, John, this is a sick game because you can like take your character to other worlds, like other people's servers, like and take kit from your world to theirs and vice versa, take it back. Same as you can do in Windrose and probably many other games. But Enshrouded was the first time I've really seen that easily happen. So you can go around and kind of do like MTV cribs, but for someone's world. Kind of sick. Tucked into my flap, yes. Clapping. it's touch your flap. Just type that. Hands free. Dame's got enough control over a flap that it types for her, or it talks. Maybe it's got the microphone. And it can talk. God damn it. We got all the loot. See, squids looted up on Minecraft. Oh yeah. Just crack a tinny open. It's not tinny, it's water. It's still water. It's not alcohol. All right, what else? What did I say? Rust, Valheim. Valheim's a weird one. I thought I would like Valheim. I think years ago, again, I think like when it first came on the scene, and I never got to play it then. I was super interested. It was new. It was exciting. It was kind of Viking-y, all that kind of stuff. I wasn't too fussed about the graphics being the way they were. Back then, I probably would have liked it more. But by the time I got around to playing it, I think last year, maybe the year before on the laptop or something, didn't love it. Didn't dislike it either. But there's other games like that I would prefer to play. And again, I think it's because I'm a bit of a graphics snob. If I'm honest, like the graphics didn't really do it for me. Some of the movement didn't feel great. I don't mind dying from chopping a tree down and getting squashed by it. I don't know about you guys. I found that kind of funny. And there's plenty more you could do with it. And it's not a bad game by any stretch of the means, but it's just one that like for some reason, Dune, very nice graphics. I think I like the world. I think I like the movies. I like being able to shoot in it. I just think gameplay wise I preferred it. It might not critically be better, but I would bump that up for me to like an A because I just really like it for some reason. Sons of the Forest, that's one that I've got that I haven't tried yet, you know. Sons of the Forest. What, 1.0 Valheim? 1.0 Valheim's coming out? What's going to be new and different about that? Val is technically in beta. No way. Has that been like in beta for like 10 years? I feel like that's been like 10 years. I swear my boy was tiny when I first heard about it coming out. Is that NF mean not fucking interested? 7 Days to Die? Oh yeah. I played that a bit. I kind of like that. But again, it's not... It didn't have me dying to go back to it enough. And because you know what I'm like, it wouldn't happen anyway. Kid in a candy store is too much to play. Where I would probably go back to Doom because I just for some reason no fundamental idea. Okay. Oh, no fucking idea. Okay. Right, let's get Rust. Where would we put Rust then? I've never played Rust. Again, I think out of a lot of them, that looked really interesting back in the day. But I just wouldn't have been interested in the PvP stuff. I like the cool, you know, watching people, they've made like a trap base and things, and someone tries to grief them. Like, it's entertaining to watch, but I wouldn't want to be taking part of it. Yeah, not me, really. Kickstart. Where would you guys stick it? Because that's one of the... Rust is like an OG, right? Save image as ads in like a couple of minutes, by the way, I think. Folder, refresh. I'm gonna drop Rust in there. Oh, no, I'm not. Rust is probably B tier. Super interesting setup, but the community is super toxic. Yeah. PvP is high skill, and like Minecraft, the game brutally doesn't tell you. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that's that. Again, that's that one thing with Minecraft where I just kind of... yeah, I would have to take your lead on Rust, honestly. I don't know. I think it looked cool and the rest of it, but I think that PvP, and I don't know if PV was like a new edition. I don't know if that was originally out in it or not. It feels like it wasn't. Like Elmo, you played a fair bit of PV, right? I don't mind PV having environmental or like NPC type problems, but I just don't want other players ganging up on me. Got no friend, they'll get killed. Go watch a Wellin stream or video on Rust. It will feel like an S tier game. Okay, that's what I mean. I've seen some videos through the years of people like doing stuff and playing on it, and it looks really cool. But like, just every time the PvP bit's like, nah, you're right. Not me, man. And the toxicity as well. The learning curves are ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I would say it deserves. You know, I wouldn't put it anywhere. You guys say B. I don't play it, so like bit like Minecraft, I would happily stick that in a C because it's just never been enough for me to try it because of the PvP stuff, and it did look hard to learn. I watch Temple Taps a lot. Okay. Do these guys stream as well, or do they just make recorded content? Got enough material for a 1x3 with an airlock, but all wood doors. That sounds like it's going to get broken really quickly. Oh, yeah, no, go do it, man. You saying, yeah, log off now if you need to eat, man. Food. Go 12 hours, 5 days a week. Oh, god damn. That's some time in the game, man. Tell you what, Valheim is another one. Stick Valheim in. What about Valheim, then? Where are we saying Valheim? Like, I know the likes of Doc and Matt Orloff, those guys getting together with, like, I think probably Smiley play that quite a bit, and they really enjoy it. I think, who was it that got me the game or introduced me to it? And I played with, I think it was... Leomania. I played on one of their servers with absolute legends, and they kind of showed me around, and it was really cool, but again, it's just not one that's kind of, it didn't get me hooked. Like Doom, I was hooked to Doom for a bit, man. I really enjoyed that. And I played and I happily started a few different servers to do the start again. Ads. In Shroud, oh yeah, Shroud has got to go on there, yeah. And again, in Shrouded, I think the world and some of the tasks and stuff, and the building for me in Shrouded, and I haven't necessarily done it myself, but the looks of how you can build stuff is the thing that got me with that. From as soon as I heard it was a thing that was available. Where is it? Valheim. But what we're saying for Valheim, do you think Valheim is an A or a B? Or it could be somebody's S tier. Or we could also say V Rising. Yeah, that's a survival. I don't know. Is that truly a survival? I suppose it is, isn't it? I forget V Rising just because it's a different. Most survival games, when I think of them, are like first-person view or third-person up close rather than kind of that isometric-ish look. But I really enjoyed V Rising as well. I'd stick that quite high, I think. Shrouded. That's another one that's coming out. This is it. What 1.0 Enshrouded coming out in a couple of months, or meant to be, unless it's been put back. do want to get back into that as well, man. There's too many games, not enough time, honestly. I need to be unemployed again, but have money. If I can be unemployed and have money, so I don't have to worry. I think that's what you all want. Windrose, yeah, Windrose, another one. I've seen Paston's been playing that a lot. I don't know if you've played it recently, Elmo. I think Pixel, you're basically done with it, aren't you? I've only scratched the surface, really. But even like a short amount of time, I really enjoyed that game. There's definitely, if you're really critical of it though, there's still lots that they need to do with it. But considering how early it is in development, I'm going to put Valheim A tier purely because I liked it. I know lots of people do, and it's a big game. And like the building's actually quite interesting. I quite happily have watched people streaming just building stuff in that game because it's quite nice design. I don't love that it's smart enough that like it's got the you can probably change it with the mods as well, right? But it's got some, what would you call it, physics. So you can't just build whatever you want. I think in Shrouded you can get away with a lot more. You can definitely get away with, you can build like an island in the sky in Shrouded, whereas Valheim, if you take a certain pillar away, the whole thing will come down. I think a few games are similar to that. So there's limitations which would probably start to annoy me. But in the same way, some people probably enjoy having to build within those limitations and like to make the most of it. Never played it. No, finished with it. Never played what? V Rising? Or something else I mentioned and I forgot. Again, for me, I really like Enshrouded. I would go S tier. But again, same with No Man's Sky. These two I love loads, but there's still, with both of them, there's always going to be, I don't think, probably like Pixel saying, I don't think really any game will be truly S tier. Like, there probably should be another one above that. Like, perfect. Because none of them are perfect. They all need some work or are missing something, right? But just my personal, I would happily stick them both because I love them so much for some reason. They got in, found a little wood stone, and think maybe scraps. Oh, you went away for some food, and then they got in. Oh, no. It was massive when it came out. Hard to say now. 2.1.0, still pretty A tier. Yeah, I think so. I think Valheim, I think mechanics, building, and the rest of it are great enough to be A tier easily. Just for me, it just didn't. I think probably the graphics, they just didn't have me hooked. And I know you can improve them with mods, but wasn't fussed on doing that. Until the new biome, pretty much just some building. Okay, there you go. With Windrose, yeah. Yeah, V Rising. I really like V Rising. Again, I don't know if I class that. I guess it is, but I just don't view it as a survival game. Weirdly, in the same way as like No Man's, like all of these. But it definitely, I suppose, it is. Again, another game I've never finished, and I probably never will. But anybody that played it, again, for me, it would be one of those, out of all of these, I would happily go back to any of these three. Kind of what I'm basing S tier on is there's something about them that I enjoy enough to go back again and again, and would like Conan, I'll try now because I got given a key for it. But I wasn't particularly fussed. Even if it was already enhanced, I wasn't really bothered about going back to it. But there's something about Enshrouded, No Man's Sky, and V Rising that are still interesting to me. And maybe it's just because I played Conan for probably way more hours definitely more than I played those two. I think No Man's Sky I've probably done about the same amount across the years. Most of other games to consider: Long Dark. Ooh, I don't know that one. I don't think. Astroneer. Yeah, Raft. Subnautica's. Oh, Subnautica's probably up there, right? Stranded Deep. Yeah. Don't Starve. Oh yeah, Don't Starve is a survival game. I always forget that. Come play Doom with us. Do you know what? I probably would. It's just time, man. I think streaming days are sucked up by me trying to do things like the First Light, especially with the reward things that Mizu kindly did with the donations to the charity. So that kind of knocks out the next few weeks, really. And some new releases may be coming out, and things like Conan that I get from Lurkit. When I have weekends free, that's when I would love to just jump on that and spend loads of hours. But it's just, I've just not been able to lately, man. It's been just doing too busy or doing stuff or whatever, which is sad times. Said 10 times. What else? All right. What next? What next? And if you disagree with this, I want you to like tell me those are not S tier for me. They're like this tier. But these are purely based on me just for some reason. And there are things about them I love, but there's almost like a je ne sais quoi of like I don't know what it is, but they keep me coming back. Kitty cat. Too much stuff to do. What are all the things you have to do, kitty cat? Tell us. Tell us. In survival games, there is always too much to do. Let's put Subnautica in, because I feel like that's the one that I've never played. Subnautica. I think I might even have it, actually. It's one of those games I'm like, yeah, I would love to try it. I'm never expecting to like get through it, but I was talking about me. Okay, thanks. Thanks, kitty cat, yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's too many things to do, not enough time. And I'm too like dog that sees a squirrel. It's like, I was wondering how hound. Cool. Well, I was previously mustard fennec and infectious, and now I am must nerd or fen must nerd. How we doing? What's the drive of the name change? Do tell how hound. But welcome back, man. How we doing? I did feel like you'd spoken to us before. Because it doesn't say, oh, it's VIP as well. Hang on, you don't show VIP on that one. It's weird. On one of the chats, it doesn't tell me you're VIP. That's why I didn't clock it, even think like, hang on a minute, someone's changed their name. Ensure FF. Oh, very nice. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Cool. Cool, mate. Cool. I hope you're well, man. It's good to see you. We're doing a tier list of survivor games if you haven't figured out already before I try out Conan Enhanced Penis. And yeah, so like it's definitely like Minecraft I would put lower purely because it doesn't have me coming back, but as a game I'm understanding what other people are saying, and I'd agree that like there's so much involved in that game and it's available across all these different places. It's probably one of the most easy access, like from age range as well, so it deserves probably to be an S tier if we're honest. If you put all of those combined things, it's probably one of the few games there has a great creative mode. You can play with like multiple, I don't know how many people is the limit to play with. There's loads of mods already available. It's, yeah, but from a like, I don't understand what the story is. It wasn't easily, like for me, every time I've tried it, it's not been like easily understood from like a do this, now do this, now do this. It probably is there, but I've just missed it maybe because I've joined someone else's Survivor. You kind of twigged that, mate. Well, that's because you're not stupid like me. I haven't gone around playing Grounded either, man. There's too many games. Just like you said, too much to do all at the same time. What server are you in, Pixel? With Dune, by the way. Are you in Sin's server? Because I'm already in Sin's God's server. If you're part of that, I'm already there. Just haven't been back for a while. Because I lost all my stuff because I wasn't there for a while. I was like, no, I don't like this anymore. Close many of them. Oh no. Transfer to new one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind that at all because, like I said, I've lost all my stuff anyway. Apart from a little bit of leveling, I'm not that far, and I like that game enough to start from scratch anyway. I don't know what it is. It's like I'll tell you what it is actually. Where is it? I'd almost put it in S tier because I like it so much, and I'm going to actually. The two games that have something in common that can I move that across. No Man's Sky and Dune have something where you can like break like a scanner, like it makes a buzz sound and you break something and it does something for my tisms. It ticks a box, man. I don't know what it is. Like No Man's Sky, when you're running around and just breaking like rocks and ground and all this other stuff, scanning things, that just ticks something from my brain. Same as Dune, when you run around with the thing and like break down rocks and copper and whatnot. Have you you've played Grounded, haven't you, Kitty? Is it, how do you say that last bit of the name as well? Is it like Exhale or Zalia or Kissil? Kissil? Is it Kissil? You can transfer once a week now. What, can you just like, do you mean move your character to another server? You can do that. So you like take, yeah, just to bank all your stuff. So you can like put it somewhere and then move. Did you hear the developers of No Man's Sky are making a new game? Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to the new, something light no fire. I've got it on I've had it on the wish list since the day they mentioned it, if that's what you're on about. Shale, kitty cat shale. Okay, Ground was fun. Not played 2 yet. Yeah, I've not played either. Not played either. Again, looked really interesting. But that's the type of game where I felt like you probably needed at least another person to play with to be half decent. You probably could play it solo, but there was other stuff out at the time that just caught my eye more, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, would you say though, Subnautica for you guys? Anywhere you disagree, agree, ABC? We'll do a couple more and I'm going to jump into the game because we've had ads. We've put the boy to bed. And we could always come back to this if you fancy it. You can play it solo, but it's rough when you're playing. So, oh yeah, that's what I mean. I think like having someone there to help you get back up when you fall or whatever it might be, or you get hurt. I've definitely been in people's streams when they played it. But again, I'm kind of like, I'm semi taking notice. I don't remember the things I do, let alone the things they do. What OGs have I not included in there? Some of us have said it, but give me like 5 OG survivals or like top tier, the best games that I've not added in. Like you've probably said them already, but I forgot. But we've got Rust, we've got Enshrouded, Minecraft, Valheim, the Dunes in there, No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Ark, Conan. There's a lot in there. Grounded, we could put Grounded in there, I suppose. Grounded is quite an interesting one because I think like as a concept, the game is quite unique from like being the small people in a big world. Like Green Hell, it looks like hell, if I'm honest. Again, it looks really interesting. I just would never play it enough. If I was given it or it was available on Game Pass, I might have tried it. But otherwise, Power World. Oh, do you know what? That's a good shout. Like, that's another game that oddly I really enjoy playing. Like I've gone back to it a few times since. Save image as. And just from like a general like fun side of stuff. Throwing the balls, trying to catch things. What are we saying now? I would stick it B though. I think it's great, but I don't know if I'd put it in A tier. Even though I like it a lot. DayZ can go fuck itself, if I'm honest. That game can fuck right off. I wanted to really like that game. Icarus, really? Icarus is S? Really? I had that on my wish list. I was thinking of buying it, and I just didn't do it. That sounds like I might need to purchase and try that out, because Icarus is kind of like it's sci-fi, right? I think that ticks a box for me. But yeah, DayZ can fucking suck a nut, man. I tried it once and I could not stay alive. And I was like, fuck this game. Fuck this game in the ass. I'm going to put it as a C. No, but I think actually it's probably a B or an A or a B. Really? From like how easy is it to play, I would bring it down to C. But I know there's a massive community that really enjoy it, and there's probably reasons for that. But I just, yeah, nah. Fallout 76, that's on the cards to play, and I have 2 or 3 keys to give out for it when I play it, because I've wanted to try that out. Like I don't think I've actually ever played any of the Fallouts. I went straight to Starfield first, and I enjoyed a lot of Starfield apart from the load screens. But 76 looks kind of interesting. Kind of ticks the box for me there, like you can dip into that, try it out. You still play it? Oh, sick, okay. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd be interested in that. Yeah, I need to come up with like when I'm going to do it. Actually, I bought some other games like that, or other games. I think it was Middle Earth. Is it Shadow, Lord of the Rings, whatever it is. And then I bought like 4 or 5 keys, because it was quite cheap. So when I'm playing it, we can give them out. Jusant, because I really enjoyed that climbing game. Jusant, I bought a few keys for that as well. To at some point play it and give them away. Didn't play 76 when it came out. Yeah, I think there's probably like, I don't think I was really aware of it when it first came out, but I heard it was shocking. But they've definitely continued to develop it. Once Human, yeah, Once Human's another one. Terraria, is that a survival game? Is it? I never really knew. 7 Days. Oh yeah, we said 7 Days to Die. Didn't we? 7 Days to Die. Where would we put 7 Days to Die? Seven Days to Die, Raft. Raft was one that I really liked the idea of. But I tried it like a couple of times before I even started streaming, and I don't think I've ever played it on stream actually. And I couldn't give a reason why. It just wasn't one that. Oh, Soul Mask, yeah, that's a good shout. Soul Mask is one I would like to enjoy more, and put more time into. I think if I put more time into it, I'd probably understand it more to enjoy it. Probably like most of them, really. Once Human is one, I think, because of the gunplay and stuff, and like the weirdness of it. I really liked it to start with, and then I heard about them wiping the servers. I was like, nah, I'm not going to play on it to then lose everything. That's just not my jam. But I think, have they fixed that now? Does that not happen so often, or something like that? Once Human. That was one of the first games I think I tried to stream as well, but my laptop couldn't handle it. And I had a bunch of keys given to me for the game from the devs, because my boy's YouTube account was big enough to get a bunch of keys for it. So I gave them out. I think that's how I met Tweaky, because Tweaky Lakes was playing at the time and the community seemed cool. So I was like, I can't get rid of these keys myself. I've just started streaming. I haven't got anybody watching me. Do you want them for you? So I gave them away to her. And there was another guy called Lion something I gave them to. I think I gave 10 to each, or something like that. But don't want to dare. Well, it's got Terraria, Stalker. Well, like Stalker and Stalker 2. Is that? I feel like that's more of an RPG for me. Is it? Because you don't really build. I don't know. Maybe it is. Is Stalker? I suppose it is, isn't it? I never played the first one though. Ah, Icarus. There we go. Put Icarus in there. Icarus. Too buggy for me at the minute. Oh, what's that? Soul Mask. I spelled Icarus wrong. Icarus. No. Game case up. There we go. Save image as. Save. There. Soul Mask. What about Lord of the Rings Return to Moira? Technically a survival, isn't it? Save image as. Yeah. No, I've already got that one. I've got Once Human in there yet. Alright. You're out, Muppet! Got some shit to do before bed. Okay, you old man. Falling apart, going to bed at 10 to 11. Jesus. No, have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming by. Cute new name. I like the idea. Fair play. Hope you're well. Have a nice sleep. Oh yeah, I didn't get to play that. What, Return to Moira? You've not played that? I'm surprised. No way you've not. I swear you said you played that. Return to Moira. Okay, so I like it. What I didn't like was the immediate rage you get hit with. That put me off a bit. So I tried it, didn't enjoy that. I think I had some graphical issues on the PC at the time. But then since then we've gone back to it, and I did enjoy it. And then I turned down things like the raids and stuff for NPCs, and I enjoyed it way more the next time. Moira, not Moira. Moria. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Moria, yeah, my bad. I'm not, I like the films, okay? I just wasn't a bookworm to read, and I don't know how to say words. Shut up. So for me, I would stick that in A because I like the story anyway. And actually, one massive mechanic W in that game is you can cancel an attack animation to block. So he doesn't finish the attack before he blocks. So you don't, if you're quick enough, you don't get caught out. On a lot of games, when you're already in an attack animation and then you press the block, it doesn't happen because it's still finishing that animation. Super thing was epic. What, cock blocked the release of what? Return to Moira. Moria. Just saying, that's a bit skitty off. What are words? Exactly. They have no meaning. I have not played it yet. Elmo, you've not played Return to Moira. Really? I thought you touched that too. You got it though, haven't you? Because I think you got it on a humble bundle. Only before I would. Fair enough. Chaffing out if you want. Don't forget to do daily redeems. Do the check in the mustards and the there's a first 25 get points. If you didn't realise, there is now a point system where you can be in the top 10 at the end of 3 months. And if you're in the top 10, we do like a spinning wheel for prizes. Peace out, little man. Good to see you. They had exclusive. Oh, okay, did they? There we go. You got the Creole mustard. Ugh. Ugh. Suit you, sir. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no jizz for you today. No jizz for you. Unlucky. No tequila mustard for you either. Yeah, okay, Elmo. Fair enough. That's the thing, like, there's loads of other games to play though, right? What about 7 Days to Die? Where would you put 7 Days to Die on a tier list? For me, I don't know if I like having like that day, the time ticker down, kind of anxiety inducing, but I like the game. But do I like it better than any of those? I don't know. But again, I think it would probably, I don't think it's bad enough that I hated it. I hated DayZ because it was just really hard. I don't think it deserves to be at the bottom though, honestly. AB, really? Okay. Be back for tequila mustard. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go, man. What else have I not put in yet? Got Soul Mask. Where would Soul Mask go, do you think? I think with like the thralls and stuff, like having a different type of world. I don't know if there's another... Was there another survival game before Soul Mask that tried to do what Soul Mask did? I think visually it's stunning. I do quite like the combat and the weapons and the looks and all the rest of it. And those things and some of the mechanics. I just haven't played it enough. See until they fix it. Okay. Really? Put it that far down? Oh, it feels painful to do that, man. I don't want to do it. I like it enough that I would go B. I think I'll take your... It's too buggy, but I haven't played it enough to find that out. I'm just, from a surface level, the very little I've played, and watched other people play and not noticed them. Like, I've watched James and Michelle play Soul Mask the most, probably, from before. I think they had early access to it, like, proper early access. And I think they generally really enjoyed it. So I would be tempted to go B for now. I think it probably, like you said, I think once they iron out whatever those problems are, I would be tempted to stick it in A quite easily. And if I played it more, I think I would even go C. Like, I think it's the visuals. I think that game looks beautiful. So they kind of almost bumps it up. And again, like the kind of, if it is quite unique with what they've done with building like a tribe and having them do stuff, it probably deserves to be better. Icarus, you think? I don't know. I'm going to go with you, man. I'm going to stick it as an S. I don't know. But it's sci-fi based. I would happily put it as an S. Yeah, it looks really cool. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't tried it yet. Raft, I'm going to stick. I liked it. If we had more of a tier list, I could add another tier, actually. It could be like F. For fail. Or would it maybe like needs more work? Like too hard to play. Actually, you could do a tier list of like too hard. Go DayZ, because I don't think it deserves to be like, oh, it's just C. And then would we ever keep C though? Too buggy. Can you put colours on them? Yeah, sick. Okay, we got like for like a purpley or like a orange, and then purpley. Or I'm going to take C away and put F. So something we think's like just nah. Which is probably not really going to happen, to be fair. So DayZ's too hard. Soul Mask we reckon needs to be ironed out. I would almost then put Rust into there as well. For me, it's too difficult. Seems they fix it. Raft, yeah, that's fine. Conan, that fine. Powered, yeah. Farms of Nautilus, yeah. Once Human. How about Once Human? That's one that I would really love to go back to, but I don't know. Again, I haven't played it enough. I don't know if you guys have. Again, visually looks great. I think the weapons and stuff is cool. I think the concept and all like the weird and wonderful animals and stuff probably could go in an A for me. But I don't know, man. I'll stick it an A for me. You let me know if you think different for any particular reason, man. And I'll see if we can add some more before we play the game. Daisy, Fallout 46, 76. That has quite a cult following, doesn't it? The 76. Save image as. Yep. Refresh. Stick it in there. I don't know. I don't know where that would go. You'll have to guide me on that. I think it certainly looks from the get-go good enough to be B or A. Forgetting about how it started out. It definitely probably benefits the fact that it's a Fallout game. Fallout generally has got decent storylines, from what I know anyway, which is very little. Looks cool. Cool concept. Lots of customizability on the 76, I think. I've seen there's somebody who's like a semi-full-time YouTuber, and I think they just focus on that, and they build some crazy worlds. So there's a low A, much better now compared to... Okay, I'll stick it into A. Yeah. What else did we put in there? Got Soul Mask, got Once Human. Failed here. Oh, monetization. Okay. Once Human. Where is it? I'm going to go fail then. I might agree with that. I don't know. What's the monetization side of stuff? 36, yeah, read that. Daisy can stay where the fuck it is and said to. Only just seen that. Icarus Stalker Terraria. I don't know much about Terraria. I feel like, again, because of the graphics and the type of game it is, it just was like, nah, I'm never going to touch that. Or at least if I had loads of time and it's free, then I probably would. But I don't, so it just isn't on my high list of things to try. So you'd have to guide me on that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to put it as B because I've got no interest. If you buy a skin, you couldn't reuse it on the next server. Oh, okay, yeah, that can stay in F then. Or we'll change F to like maybe monetized. Monetization. Monetize. How about fucketized? Money fucked. How about that? Money fucked. I'm gonna go slightly more orange. So I think F would be like if it's fucking absolutely shit and broken. If you enjoyed it and the only problem is that it's like monetization fucked it, fair enough. They did a huge mechanic rework a couple months ago. Okay. Maybe that's why a lot of the crew team have jumped back onto it then. Because it seems like a few months ago, the crew team set up a server that any of the crew team can play on. I haven't joined it yet because I haven't even downloaded the game again yet. But what about Terraria? I could put a question mark one actually because I don't know. I'm going to do it just in case no one comes up with one. I'll put it there for now because I don't know. What else we got? Grounded is another one, right? Grounded. Is there a survival coming? Because what survival games are there out there made by like more of the old guard of game developing or game production? I feel like all of these are made by relatively new or like startups outside of maybe Minecraft that was then bought. But thinking like EA or Ubisoft or like some of the Activision or those types of places. Am I right in thinking, I'm sure in my head one of those lot is making one, or there's one coming out this year maybe that's like a survival. Sons of the Forest. Oh yeah, you said that, yeah. Save image as. Save. Refresh. Grounded. Where would Grounded go? For me, just from the looks of it, I would like to play it. I would take it as an A. It looks quite interesting. And we'll class Grounded and Grounded 2 in the same realm. If one is slightly better than the other and it helps boost it, or it's really bad and brings it down, then let me know. Sons of the Forest feels like that's got a bit of a cult following as well. The Forest. I remember watching a little bit of Homographic playing that, I think, when it maybe first came out. Or at some point when he came across it, got given it, whatever. Like, originally when that came out, was there build mechanics? I feel like he maybe jumped into it after that was added, if it wasn't there already. I don't know. I don't know where to put that, so I'm going to question mark for now. What else we got? Stranded Deep, Long Dark, Astroneer. I think, have I tried that? I feel like I might have tried Astroneer. Because that was on Game Pass, I'm sure it was. Might still be. I think I quite liked that. Again, because it's kind of spacey, it already had a bit of a tick. But yeah, I like that. It's space. It's got space involved. It's good. But I don't know. So I'm gonna B because I liked it. I'm sure I tried it. You tell me otherwise. If somebody's out there, you know what Astroneer is all about. You let me know. Same with Grounded. Same with any of these. If you recognise the art, I realise it's quite small. Planet Crafter. Oh yeah, that's one you've been playing that recently though. Is that a new one? I don't actually know. It's not new, is it? Planner. I spelled that totally backwards, man. Planet Crafter. Again, is that maybe the like, again, because it's space, I would be more interested than if it wasn't. But I think because of maybe the graphics or something, it seemed similar to something else. It didn't really catch my interest all that much. Astroneer, I think purely because it was on Game Pass and I was just trying stuff at the time. I didn't have the PC or hardly any games on Steam. It was mostly just Game Pass that I had, 2 years ago. Or just over, maybe. I just, gave it a go. Quite liked it, but I only played it for a little bit. Put it down. But where would that go for you, Elmo? I feel like that's quite high for you. I'm going to stick it under A, but you tell me otherwise. Whilst I find the others. Don't Starve. I feel like Don't Starve is a big game as well. Again, difficult. I think that's quite a hard game though, right? Lucifer plays that a lot. I think he's like a partner streamer or something for it. Yo, Tiny Silver Set's coming in with the mustard. Honey mustard. Hell yeah. How we doing, Tiny? Where's that gone? Yeah, if you didn't realise, everybody, in case you're lurking out there, you're new or you're like Tiny, just stopping by to say hi. We're doing a survival game tier list. If you've got any ideas of something that's maybe missing from this list or where something should be, let us know, man. But otherwise, lurk away. Thanks for saying hi.
What?
Here's a cheeky little of Tiny's hubby.
Right now. Who do you think?
God, I hope it's Johnny.
Right, what am I in? Don't Starve. Have I did that? No. Hell yeah, you're very welcome, man. Where would Don't Starve go? I think for me, because it's difficult, I'm going to put it in too hard. I don't know for sure. You tell me if I'm wrong, man. Did I put Sons of the Forest in yet? I think I did I? No, I did. I put it in question mark. I don't know where Sons of... Oh, you can't even see it, actually. Hang on. Take zoom, hold away. There you go. So you got Sons of the Forest and Terraria. I don't know where they'd go, so I'm just putting it a question mark. Which I might do like a blue colour. The screen's too tiny for me to read. Fair enough. Just landed from a flight. Oh, hell yeah. I hope the flight was good. It was safe and enjoyed and all the things. What else have I forgot? Daisy. We've got Daisy. Grounded. We got Grounded. Emma Sky. Green Hell. Anybody know much about Green Hell? Where we Stranded Deep is another one.
His name is Dylan.
Again, that looked difficult.
Hey, it's Dylan from the chat in the chat. What's popping, Dylan from the chat in the chat? It's Dylan from the chat in the chat. What's up,
Dylan from the chat in the chat. What's good, Dylan? What's popping? What's popping, Dylan? 'Twas okay, no nowhere nice. Oh, okay. It was nowhere nice. What's good, Dylan? What's happening? What's the update? Tell us the things. Right, Strandy, if you didn't realise, we're making a tier list of survival games. So if you've got an opinion on something to add or where something should be, let us know. Some of this is based on, like, I've put stuff on S tier because I really like playing it. Doesn't mean that it deserves to be there. I just really like it. I don't know where Stranded Deep goes. I think I tried it and I didn't really play with it very much because it seemed really difficult. And we got some of that's in there. Return of Moria's in there. I think I've added everything else in there. There's Dark Souls there. I wouldn't call that survival, like survival crafting, right? That's more, you do have to survive, but that's, well, sort of Souls game, innit? I'm talking like the kind of thing like Valheim and Ark and Conan and yeah, survival. Because we're going to be playing Conan today. I got a key from Lurkit, so I kind of have to do it. But it's enhanced. It does look enhanced. I'm sure if I did the naked version, the penis would look super enhanced. It would be amazing. And the vaginas, if they show them, or the boobas, I don't know. But we're not. I put it in semi-naked, so you can't. So I thought to just kind of ease into that, we'll try out doing a tier list, which I've never done before in my life. Just to try something new, man. See how it feels. Is they Valheim? Yeah. I feel like you, Tiny, Matt Orloff, like that kind of world. Houston, maybe even. Doc, I've seen Doc, Matt, and Smiley and that play Valheim. I don't know if you probably played with them as well. So we've let that go into A. But for me, I liked it, but not enough to go back. I think I played it because Leo Mania plays another streamer, introduced me to it, and I went into their kind of server and checked some stuff out. It was really cool, but I didn't go back to it. I think I played twice. And it didn't like. Whereas Dune, for some reason, Dune had me hooked. I think probably because of the movies and stuff. And I just like the concept, but like shooting things. And the one thing between Dune and No Man's Sky, the reason I put them at the top is because I love them so much. But there's a common thing with them. When you use the scanner or whatever you call it to like break rocks or the ground and then generally scan stuff, there's a TISM tick in my brain that it just ticks a box. I enjoy doing it. Your business cards came in the post, embroidered logo. Oh, on the polo shirts. Hell yeah, in production right now. Let's go, Dylan. Hell, you're on point, mate. Fair play. I tell you what, it feels good when you get some of that stuff done, though, right? Back many years ago when I did a bit of my own business, had some of that, and it just like being like creatively and having your own stuff and be like, yes, and then there's more of a fire in your belly to push your own thing, right? Peak. I guess that's kind of survival. I don't know. I think where you don't build stuff in. I think where you don't really build or craft food, you find it and eat it. I probably wouldn't put Peak in there, to be honest with you. It's not. I don't think it breaches enough into that like survival type world enough for me, to be honest with you. Horizon's in there though, because that's got the right kind of elements. Anything I think of is like Minecraft Peak, because technically you still build stuff in Peak and survive. Do you build? You don't build stuff in Peak. What do you build in Peak? You like make, I suppose, chains and stuff. You don't build like bridges or buildings or whatever though. It's just so it's God. Whoa, Pixels put in the no, Tiny, you're wrong, man. You're wrong. I get where you're coming from though, Tiny. I get it. It kind of is. Yeah, I mean, you could say a lot of games are survival because technically most games your main objective is not to die, so you are trying to survive. And I suppose actually include an RV, some of the survival aspect is that you do have to eat, but not necessarily to survive. Well, actually, no, Peak, you do. If you don't eat, your hunger goes right the way down and you end up falling asleep, don't you? So that maybe it could be classed as Pixel. You might be wrong, you know. I suppose if we blurred the lines enough, in Peak, you have to eat or you die. So you might not craft and build buildings and actually make food that you find food and you just have it. But yeah, you know, nobody else you, Pixel. Yeah, nobody else you, man. You might, you know what? I'm going to accept that. No, I'm not. No, I will. I'll put Peak in there purely because you have to eat and because it might annoy Pixel, and I think it will make Tiny really happy. Where's that gone? Need a simple way to get to it, not that way. We do that. That. Bring that up. There we go. Refresh. And because I like Peak so much, it's going in S tier. It's not an S tier survival game, but I like it enough. I love playing Peak. It's great fun. It's good. It's good friend slop survival. It should be in its. Maybe that should have its own tier list. Friend slop survival. It's a different type of game. In fact, we're going to do that. Yeah. Friend slop fun. And we're going to turn it pink because it's good. There we go. Friend slop survival. There we go. It's got its own special thing. Friend slop survival that you might not be able to see depending on what you're watching on. Do you build anything at all to survive in RV? I don't know. Actually, I've not played it. I've got it. I've never played it. Everyone else that I thought I might get a chance to play with, by the time I got around to it, they'd already really touched on it. And I don't have a regular set of people that I jump on with to play those types of games. So it's there waiting to be played, really. Isn't tagged as survival on Steam. That's the cutoff. If it's not tagged as, maybe it should be, you know. Maybe it should be. But again, I think it probably deserves to be in its own little friend slop area. RV, I don't even know if in RV there yet. I don't even know if you have to eat to survive. I don't know. Core Keeper and Stardew Valley, were they technically survival? I'll take your lead on that. I don't know. Like, strictly speaking, Peak wouldn't have come to mind, and those two wouldn't have come to mind. Terraria, though, I didn't really know enough about to know it would come to mind. All the others, though, yeah, I think, like, No Man's Sky, Enshrouded, Dune, V-Rising was one that, like, I forget about, that but it is technically. It's got the build, it's got the survival. You do have to eat things and stuff to live. Not played Icarus, but I've watched it a little bit, and I know all the others, yeah. Fit with it far more than Peak does. You still die in both, and you build things. Okay. What do you build, though? What do you build in Peak? I don't remember building anything in Peak, other than shooting like a chain link, maybe. Like, you can't build a bridge. Bridges you can break. But you do have to eat in there, yeah. I'll be there, yeah. I'm going to put that in friend slop. I think they're probably really both good friend slop survivals. Because it's not like, what's like a friend slop that isn't survival necessarily? Like, content warning. You don't have to eat in content warning to survive, do you? Or repo. You don't have to eat in repo to survive. You just have to not die and collect enough stuff. So for me, they wouldn't go in survival as much as Peak would. Among Us. You don't have to eat in Among Us, do you, to survive? I think effectively, if you have to eat or like drink something, or your bar's going to go down and you'll die, I think it might breach and like be enough to be like some kind of sub tier, maybe. But I don't know what you build in them. Maybe in RV there yet you build stuff. Like, do you build bridges and stuff in RV there yet? Everything from simple survival shelters that were made in industrial hubs and expensive underground cities. In what? Oh, in Core Keeper and Stardew Valley. Save image as. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. We've put Peak in there. I'm gonna put RV there into friend slop too. And probably like those are probably the two that seem the best. Parlia. Oh yeah. I haven't really touched on that, but I've got it because it's free to play as well. Yeah, you're right. Parlia's another one. What's Beta Val is still technically... Oh no, I've gone up. That's why I see that. I'm sure there's some others you guys mentioned that I'm just looking up because I might have missed them. Try and throw a few more in quick as you'll come up with some new ones. Rustfat. Oh, Medieval Dynasty. Have you guys tried that? I really like that. Medieval Dynasty. Okay, so I played that with Kitty Cat actually, or previously known as Hellhound Luna, and I think also who played with us. I want to say it was Calf Master. I think it was Calf Master. Oh yeah, Windrose. I put Windrose in there. Good shout. Did say that earlier. I totally forgot. Yeah, I thought it was a really good game actually. It was on Game Pass. Tried it, liked it, but again, other stuff came up that I wanted to do more, and just never came back to it. But I kind of liked it. I put it B though. I don't know if you guys have played it enough to like put it somewhere. Yeah, Grounded's in there. You might be able to see it's there. I need to find a tier list or zoom in more so you can see more. I might have to make my own image. I'd hope to have enough time today to do that, or I had to quickly find one as we went live. but these aren't big enough spaces really to be able to see what they are. We'll do it again though. I quite like doing this, or we'll like continue the survivalist one. I might be able to save it or maybe take a picture of it. Download images, export. Yeah, I can export it down there. Yeah, it's Voxel Pixel Art Forwarded again. Oh, no, I'm still reading another one. I'm still reading back like an hour ago, thinking it's now. Supermoddable, Minecraft, Survival Instincts. Fuck, I'm a nerd. Yes, yes you are. Welcome. Welcome all nerds. Come in for a big cuddle. A nerd cuddle. Windrose. Windrose is definitely going there, man. Love that game. I think just because it's pirates. I don't know. Like, if you were critical about Windrose, if you were really critical, would it be such a? Would you spend so much time on it? Would you? Yeah, would you rate it as much? I think for some reason it's tapped into like. It's tapped into something for a lot of us, I think, Windrose. And it's good enough to kind of like blind you almost to the things it's missing. So which must mean that other stuff is good enough for it to be like you don't moan about it too much. I don't know, unless somebody is moaning about it and I haven't really noticed it. I can't find a game case art for it, which is weird. Probably have one already. Windows game case art. Why can't I find one? Might have to do that one. It's a WebP. I don't want WebP. Actually, WebP might work. I'm gonna try it. Save. Refresh. Does it work? Yes. I really like it. I'd probably go A or B or S tier. Sorry. Hang on. Black Flag. Oh yeah. Like Windrose has tapped into that. Like Black. I think anybody. I would have thought anybody. A lot of people liked Black Flag. Liked the ship. Oh my God, Bane again with the suspicious fart. What's up, Bane? What'd you get? Dijon. Well done for the many check-ins. Every time you've redeemed random fart, you get the sussy one. It's a bit weird. It's a good co-op game. What's that? Black? What? Windrose? You mean? Elmo? Windrose is a good co-op game, or something else? But yeah, I would have thought like anybody that played Black Flag and tapped into those things. I think Windrose has tapped into that and been like, it's the pirate game that should have been from Skull and Bones, right? Like. At least the exploration, they've been able to get on and off ships easily and without any load screens and just kind of sail and go onto land and do stuff. Arguably, Skull and Bones, once you get it working fine, looks really beautiful. So it has that, but it's just misses on so many points. Windrose just like came in out of nowhere, didn't really promise anything, and just I think because of that, we all go, you've almost like got rose tinted glasses about it. But it's like at the minute, and it's still early on, so they'll probably, and especially because of the amount of money they probably made, they should develop it more. Like you can't mantle on things unless that's something that's changed. That annoys me that I can't climb a little bit, but not enough to hate the game. And I'm sure there's other stuff that you guys who've played it more than me have picked up on and gone, actually, yeah, that needs. If I'm critical about it, they need to fix this, and this, and it'll be much better. What's that? I spent nearly 100 hours. What, in Windrose Pixel? God damn. 192. Oh my God, 200. Where'd you find the time? I'm not even sure if I've been awake that many hours. I definitely have, but you know what I mean. Obviously not the BF remastered version as it hasn't come out. Yeah. When that comes out though, Assassin's Creed is my jam, and Black Flag was probably one of my, if not my favourite, because I could just pick it up and go back to it. I don't know if I've actually completed it or not. I don't think I did. I think I just got to a point and I was kind of enjoying where I was. Like I didn't love sailing as much. I liked it on and off, but I think in that game it forced you to do a bit too much, and I was like, nah. But I just kind of liked being a pirate, dopping around the world, making people kill each other when you used the what was that called? When you shot them with a dart and they'd fight each other. What else though? Any others you guys wrote earlier that I've not added in? You need proper survival Sherpa. B tier. We might have it for now. Maybe jump into the game. Up. 7 days today, we've got that Raft, Days, Power World, Ark, Terraria, Stalker. I don't know if this Stalker, I suppose you do have to eat, don't you? Again, that's one of those ones. I don't know if it, I never saw Stalker as a survival game. I saw that more as like a deep RPG. You just kind of, you had to do a bit of crafting in. It feels more like a, most of the survival games to me don't feel like so immersive. Stalker feels really immersive. Or Stalker 2, I never played Stalker 1. Stalker 2 feels really immersive, and I need to go back to it. As with many games that I absolutely need to go back to. Soul Mass. Who's that? Roxy Bones! Hi! How we doing, Roxy? We're coming up with survival games and putting them in like some kind of tier, and we've changed it a little bit along the way. So I've got friend slot survival games, Peak and RV there yet, because technically you have to eat. And again, Stalker would fit in there somewhere, but I think compared to these lot, I don't know if you really build things in Stalker. I never got that far in it to know. See if we can think of any. But I think we've probably come up with most of them. Sons of the Forest, we've got Planet Crafter, we've got in there. The Forest, I'll just mix that in with Sons of the Forest. It's basically the same type of thing, right? Minecraft's in there already. Yeah, I think I caught up with it, man. The Forest, yeah. We got Sons of the Forest. I can't be asked to put another one in. Unless they're that different. Are they that different? Or are they similar? Same with Grounded. Like, I know it's Grounded 1 and 2. Unless they are like crazily different to the other one, I can't be asked. If I'm honest. But so far, I don't think, like, apart from Once Human, where Pixel was saying it's a fail mostly because of the monetization, I think the game plays quite nice. The shooting's cool. I think there's lots of things to love about that, and I wasn't affected by the monetization. It was more, I stopped it because my laptop wouldn't run it, but also they were wiping servers. And I was like, yeah. So I would call that money fucked, because I think actually if that doesn't mess around with you moving servers, then the game itself is alright. But it may be because of that doesn't deserve to be in the main tier. But we haven't really come up with one that's a proper, like, what's a survival game that's a proper fail? Is there one that's like a big, like, it just is janky, misses the mark on all sorts of stuff, was never fixed? I don't know if I can even think of one. There's a few that James and Michelle play, though. I'm going to have a look. James and Michelle. See what they've been playing lately. Subnautica they've been playing lately. Pause that for a sec. Kriachi? Is that a survival game? Oh, it must be. It's a co-op. What's that? Anybody come across that before? You see that? You can't see that, can you? Because I'm zoomed in. Triarchy? Never heard of that. Get rid of that one. How you been? Yeah, pretty good, man. Shoulders getting a lot better. Been back at the gym a little bit more. The last week or so I've been a bit less than I wanted to, just been too busy. But regardless, like, shoulder's still getting better. It's hurting less to, like, before I couldn't do that without it really being quite painful across there. It wasn't a broken pain, it was a stretch, like the muscles or the tendons, whatever, just weren't loving it. But now I think just from natural, what's it called, recuperation anyway, as well as doing some stuff at the gym and stretches and stuff, it's getting better, man. How are you, Roxy? How are you? How is everyone? Yeah, I haven't heard about this game. There is another one though, on my wish list called, it's like a medieval or you're like a knight. It's like a zombie survival game, but you're like in knight's armor. I can't remember the name of it. Triarchy, sail your ship. Oh, I suppose that's the other thing. What's the other ones that come out? Like, I have to look through my Steam library to look at them. There's definitely more. Sail your ship, explore islands, fight monsters, choose your abilities, and craft legendary gear to hunt for deadly bosses. Play Triarchy your way. Activate boss challenges modes. Okay. Ooh, it's another like sailory one. Cheeky. Okay. Looks kind of cool. Try to see what you're going to do for your birthday. When's your birthday, Roxy? And what's the ideas? What's on like your potential? Ooh, look, you do play test. Request access. Okay, let's request because it'll be free. Hell yeah. Why not? Everybody check out that and go try it out and go try and get the playtest. Triage and come play. Zoom holding or what? There we go. There you go. That's what it's called. Triarchy. Triarchy? I'm not sure. Still here, still work. Sad times for Roxy. For Monet, I mean. More ads in 3 minutes. All right, we'll continue looking at a couple and then I'll play the game as the ads come in. 3 days? Oh my god. Roxy's birthday in 3 days. What's on the list then? Yeah, give us the ideas that you're like juggling. Looks right. Looks right. It's piratey. Maybe one. I'm surprised Pixar hasn't tried this yet. Be very surprised. You have no idea. So you're literally. So you're trying to see, but you don't know what you're looking for. You haven't looked at anything. You're not got like, oh, or is the hubby or someone thinking of surprising you or something? Yeah, where's my Steam? Have a quick look. Get rid of that quickly. Right, what else we got in here? Conan we've done. Doom we put in, Shrouders in there. I tell you what, have anybody tried Fate Keeper yet? That's not bad, you know. That's another one I quick go on the weekend. I loaded that up after paying £6. That's all it is. I don't know if it's changed now, but it's very cheap and it looks pretty good. Like a first person, I don't know what you call it, hack slash stuff things. Good game. Last stop. Oh hell yeah, man. Forever Skies, is that? I think Forever Skies is technically, is that survival? Technically a survival or not? Let's have a look. First person survival game, it is. Yeah, I haven't played Forever Skies, so anybody that has, you'd have to let me know about that. I'm going to put it in the list though, and I think we'll come back to this at some point and see if we've got more opinions on it. Forever Skies. What I might do though, and if I get time, probably over the weekend, then we might come back to it next week, playing something else. We will look at this one. Actually, no, this one. Making something so you can see more of the artwork to know what it is. What else we got? Where is Steam? There we go. Cheap. Ads in 27 seconds on the Twitch. If you're on YouTube, then you won't get ads. So you could always lurk over there if you like. Showdown, Little Nightmares, Lord of the Rings, we've got that in there. No Man's Sky, we've got that in there. Parlia, we didn't put Parlia in there yet, did we? You mentioned it, Elmo, but I didn't get around to sticking it in. That looks like a kind of, I'd hoped maybe like if the wife had been interested in playing something, she'd play Parlia because it's free to play, at least initially. And you can play it across different systems, so it would be quite easily to like stick her on the Xbox or the PlayStation, and I could be on my laptop or whatever. He could be on a Switch if he wanted to, or his whatever.
Is that a rabbit in your pocket?
But it didn't happen, man, because she don't want to play games. Simples, which is sad. But not sad in like a, oh you're sad, but like sad times. What else we got? Repo RuneScape? No, that's not really, is it? Sketchies? No, that's not survival. Few Horizons in there. Voyages are nearer. That's a survival game, I think. Yeah. Is it? Is it? Where is it? Voyages are nearer. I like that game, but like many games, don't have the time. Cooperative survival crafting. Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll find that as well. Voyagers of Nearer. Bing, 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 bing. That in there too. What else we got? But Wild Heart, that's just more of a, it's not survival crafting really. Atmosphere, I'm pretty sure that's a new survival game that's coming out, isn't it? I've got that as a demo, I think. Atmosphere is a Sky High Odyssey set. Oh no, it's a single player. It's good though. Frogging around. Outbound? Was that a survival game, Elmo? Explore colourful crafting. I don't think it's quite survival though. 7 Days to Die, we got that. Aloft is another one that's survival technically. Aloft. Save that save image. What time are we at? 11:30. God damn, we've done it for way longer than I thought we would. This is kind of right. I like doing this. Chatting with you guys. Just milling about. Should get down there too. Nope, that's not it. Alright, cool. I'm going to leave it at that for now, and we'll definitely come back to it. Who's live that we can lurk in? Because Doc raided out to somebody. Was it Amanda Letters? 33 people. Nana's got 18. Let's go lurk in Nana's because she got less people watching. Support a crew team member who's playing Cyberpunk right now. Hell yeah, let's go. Cool. Right. I'm going to play some Conan as the finishing. Hell yeah. Cool. So we've made it through. Here's Conan Exiles Enhanced. If you can see on the, if you're on vertical, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Just looks like I'm pointing at the game. I've already started playing it. If anybody wants to play, you're welcome to, but we're not going to be on here very long, to be honest with you, as we've spent ages doing the tier list. That one, that'll do. Go. Can we play? Play solo. Hell yeah. But I suspect, I would have thought most people, right, you probably tried this at some point if you got the chance. If you had a PlayStation or a PC in the last probably 10 years, you probably tried Conan potentially. Especially if you had like PS Plus or something where it's free to play. And in fairness, all I did was just select random and then change the hair color to white. I didn't choose anything else for the character the other day when I set it up. Game sound up a bit. It's better. I can hear the game now. Turn the music down there. I can go right down. There you go. So look, tell you what though, you got to be honest, they've done a decent job enhancing it. We look back and remembering what it used to look like compared to now. It does look, it's probably almost on par, if not on par with Dune, on the way it looks. So they're probably just using the same engine, whatever that is. And I'll tell you one thing I was quite impressed with, is I forgot like that tuck and roll, apart from having his fucking stamina. Quite like that as a little mechanic. That's quite nice, man. Like the way he's like actually shoulder rolling when he's doing it. It's kind of nice. I like that. And the world in this, do you know what is kind of sick? Once you get past all this desolate area. Ew, I don't remember seeing them up there before. But we're talking, it must be 6, 7, 8, 9 years since I played this, you know. You pick that up?
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones.
Yes, craft with things.
This place.
I don't know if it's something I've put in the settings, but like I'm sure you used to get a bit of a glow around stuff that you could take. There's a demo that I'm excited about. Ooh, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Yeah, but like I'm not like, I know that I can take this stuff, but if you was a new player, I don't know if you'd realise you can pick up these stones, because it's not obvious that, like, there's nothing telling us that that's, like, these you could probably break if you had a tool. The bushes over here you can take, like, branches or whatever from them, plant fiber and seeds. But I'm sure there used to be like a UI to kind of, it might be I've turned it off or it's off by default now because they just think everybody knows. Right, anyway, craft coarse clothing in the crafting panel. Found. Where's the crafting panel? Does anybody know? Because I have forgotten. Crafting. Oh, here we go. What are we crafting? We've got some already. Can we just put them on? Oh no, this is like, oh, okay, so this menu here on the right is things we can make. Let's make those. We just wear them. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Did I cancel that just then? I think I might cancel it by accident. Tell us, Roxy, tell us. Tell us what it is. I'm playing the game now. And that one. I think if you haven't played Conan before, I think it's probably worth trying. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's, if you bought it like a month ago, it was about a £5. Now it's up to 20 quid, so it maybe isn't as worth it. I'd maybe wait. But if you like survival games, you've never tried it, maybe don't play on a server, play solo or play co-op with a friend. It's actually not bad. I don't think it would I don't think you'd dislike the experience. Well, we can make a stone hatchet. Can we do that? Yeah, we probably need that. Let's make that. Steam powered Mistfall Hunter. Tell us about it. What does it do, Roxy? What is it? RPG? Is it a shooty thing? Are you hunting stuff? Where's the oh, it's gone into there. We are missing. We can't make any of that. We can make rope, I guess that's. Can we make some shoes? Yeah, nice. You've definitely copied and pasted that. Fair play, that was a smart move. Mistfall Hunter is a dark fantasy extraction. Ooh, okay. Extraction ARPG. Combine skills, talents, and gear for each class in thrilling combat. Whether you team up or go solo, one thing remains certain: only by fighting your way through can you return with no. So is it PvP? Again, another game I really enjoy, just haven't touched enough, is Ark Raiders, man. So I think with the updates to how the servers work and the understanding of it, I'd be on quite a nice friendly server, because I don't start fights. It's just not my jam. Recipe for rough. Oh yeah, we have some of them. You're not sure? Okay. Yeah, for me that would have to be PvE primarily, or like at least be like Ark. Let us try and be more PvE, so we don't have to like. I like the danger of potentially, being killed by another player, but like being able to be in servers that are predominantly friendly. Where'd they go in there as well? Okay. If we make rope, what can we make with the rope? You can full PvE and do now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense, because there's certain parts of progression in the story where you were kind of forced into PvP. I never got anywhere close to that, but you were forced into PvP areas, right? And so people would just fucking shit on you. Yeah, they moved all. Yeah, good. That's good. See, that's more of my jam. If I'd got to that point, I probably wouldn't. I might have tried it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would have felt about it. People griefing each other and whatnot. Especially you spend all that time. That's the thing with stuff like Conan and that on PvP is, or any game really, where you're having to spend hours of your own time. Oh, there's ants. I don't remember that last time. They might have been there before. Little ants. Can we pick the ants up and eat them? You should definitely be able to eat them. Did I just kill that ant? Did I squash it? I did. If you stand on the ants, you squash them. That's hilarious. I swear they get bigger. I punch it. That's kind of cool. That's not just a thingy. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. PV. Yeah, lost my train of thought because of the ants. That was an ADHD moment. Look at these ants, you can kill them, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I was weird that you're not. I'm sure there used to be like a UI thing that you'd know what you could pick up or not. We've got special attributes too. That's nice. Yeah, the option out. Okay, cool. That's kind of nice. Very nice. Yeah, Doom's one of those ones that just I think it's a shame that you lost all my stuff. If they just had the foresight to go, okay, people are going to be like average gamers that are going to pay to play this. Luckily, I didn't. I got given the game. They're not going to be able to come back regularly enough to keep their base powered, so they're going to lose loads of stuff. I don't mind it all being demolished. What I mind is all the resources and everything in it disappeared, and I don't know for sure if there's any way of getting all that back. Like the bike, that's just a lot to go around finding stuff again for, because you're kind of starting again from scratch, really. Like you're not, but you are. Joe, like when this game came out, I thought the graphics back then and the game looked really nice. And I don't know if I've actually seen a side-by-side, but this definitely looks really nice again. I don't think you can fault their world. I think it's a really nice design. I don't know if they've they must have updated stuff since I last played it. Like I remember that bridge being there. I don't know if I remember this. Not that I would remember it, but I played it enough times probably that I should. Where's that dude gone? I saw like some kind of beast a minute ago. Right, what can we make? Make any of this stuff yet? Like a knife? Or a stone hatchet? What do we need? Branches. Alright, find the branches. Can we punch stuff? Actually, I could probably use that, couldn't I? Can I? Is that hitting the tree or not? I think it is. Is that for stone? What's the hatchet? Oh, is that for... Maybe that's for like... Is the hatchet for skins and stuff? I swear you could punch the trees there, right? And it would eventually go down. That definitely feels like they've changed that since I remember playing it. I don't remember doing the spin move last time I fought with this. It was too long ago when I last played. The layout is identical, but you can travel to the DLC. Yeah, set and play it also. Okay. I think graphics now are definitely better. But I think side by side you'd notice, but I'm sure I don't remember it being kind of like that clear. I don't think it's like from 0 to 100. It was already half. It was pretty a nice looking game, wasn't it? I swear you could beat the trees down before, but that doesn't seem to be working. Oh, here he is. Come on then, mate. Come on then. Yeah, yeah. I'm fucking hard, I am, because I put my skills up. Yeah, you die. Can I cut this now? No. I would have thought that's what it's for. Well, we don't know what we do with that. Unless it's for certain animals. I think it was called a hatchet, was it? Is that what it was called? Stone hatchet? Stone cleaver. So cleaver sounds like something you'd cut up meat with. Probably is that. Make them. Ooh, construction hammer. Could make one of them, I suppose. Do we need health? Yeah, take one of them. But would you agree that, Pixel, if you hadn't already played many hours in this, and you liked survival games in general, so crafting, this is probably one that you'd recommend to play? I feel like it is. I feel like this and Ark, for me, that those two, like, that introduced me to survival and seemed, I don't know if they were different at the time, but yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, there you go. Now, arguably there's other games out now, but like if you're not fussed by the looks of things like Dune and stuff, you quite like the kind of fantasy of Conan or whatever the storyline is, and it's probably cheap enough. Or if you happen to already have had it and you never really gave it a go, now it's been enhanced and looks a bit nicer. Why not? It looks clunky. Really? Do you think so? I don't think the movements. I mean, maybe the punching when when you do the spin move, you're a bit out of control. It's probably me moving around. I think like the roll there, that roll's quite smooth. You can do diagonal. You can do backwards diagonal. I think as movement goes, it's quite probably one of the better ones for me. If anything, Dune is a bit more clunky than this, which is weird. You would have thought they'd just use the same like character skeleton. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, maybe. Again, oh, look at that. That's fucking sexy. Look at this guy. That's pretty. I think when I first come across it, it was apart from I'd briefly tried No Man's Sky before that, and that just seemed too difficult to get my head around. Like we're talking, yeah, 8 years ago or something like that. The building in this seemed really cool, and there was restrictions, but you kind of, because I had no other experience of building anything, it was just kind of sick. Like you could build either this or Ark or both. You could find certain trees and you could build like a tree house effectively, but then it would be a pain in the ass if someone cut down the tree, or if like a big fucking animal came by and took the tree down. So did all your stuff. That was annoying. I feel like, what's that? We put that. I think if I eat that flesh, it's not going to be good for me, right? So we'll take that out there. Move that to there. Put that over there. Put the bugs over there. Make the knife now? Why not? You have every DLC for Conan? Really? Oh god, I don't think I ever touched any DLCs if I'm honest. And yeah, I saw that Scepter one. I've got access to it, and it said you spawn into the world that's more challenging. I was like, nah, you're right. It might look cool, but I'm not fussed about seeing that. I might have a quick look in a minute though. But not all the pieces I should. Okay, now there's a market that expects me to fork. Oh yeah, when I saw how much it was to do them, I was like, not interested in paying for them if I'm honest. But if you really enjoy the game and you want more from it, and you want it, and you don't mind paying for something, and there's nothing else, like, it caters to that, doesn't it? I suppose there might be cheaper ways to get hold of it too. Like there must be access keys to DLCs for Conan that's cheaper than buying it through themselves, I would have thought. Ooh, tops. Yeah, we're going to get close to that. I still need to buy the mouse mat, Elmo. Got the money for it, just haven't. I should have done that weekend, really. Yeah, we'll be soon. We'll be coming up to the next one soon. Elmo's already topping it out again, but the top 10 will be in to win potential prizes when we do the spin wheels. We've got Elmo, Future, Custium, Pixel, Squid, Dame, Axel, Tiny, Paston, and Monet. Hell yeah. I think I might have messed up the how long things last, because that flame is going to last a whole 22 seconds. I think I turned it the wrong way on the world. It's not going to last long at all. And like the food's all disappearing really quickly as well. I meant it to last longer, not less. Right, eat all of those, yeah. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. I messed that up big time. I can't imagine anybody wanted to play on a mode like that, where just your stuff disappears almost instantly all the time, unless it's for a joke. Right, what else we got there? In fact, can we just go server? No. Quit that. Exit to main menu. We'll check out the that DLC because we can. Single player, new adventure, play solo. Decadent, normal, no, play easy. Drop everything, no. Drop nothing. Advanced settings. I'm not gonna mess with that because I'm not gonna play on it long enough to know. We'll go confirm. Cannot access server. I think it said that last time, but then it did it. Like it says that, but it does it. We'll go mail. We'll take what we're given. That'll do, son. starting area. That's what we want to change. Exiled Lands. So Exiled Lands is the one we're on. That's the standard, like Conan kind of. I guess they've improved it, but what I remember. But this bit, Isle of Sipta. Sipta? Is that how you say it? And we've got Northwest Beach, Southwest Beach. I quite like this. This looks kind of nice, this one. So I might go with that. Finalize. Give him a name. Edit. No. Confirm. How can I give him a name? Want to give you a name. Finalize. There we go. Musk nerd. Bro. He looks a happy chappy.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was to be transported to the Exiled Lands.
Exiled Lands.
Chained and bound aboard a slave galley out of Argos, the prisoner was carried south under
There's a bedtime, man. See you Thursday. Yeah, hopefully. Should be fine. Not as busy this week as I was last.
until fate.
Still busy though. I don't know if that's lazy or on purpose stylistically to do that animation. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that load screen messed the CPU right up. But we should be back now. We were lagging a little bit. Yeah, that intro there, I don't know if that was like... Is that just laziness, doing like a 2D kind of... Why would you not use your 3D rendering? I don't know. Always question it. But this is kind of cool. Here's the map. Nice. Very nice. We're all the way over to the right side, over there. Player. Is that like another volcano thing in the middle? So this isn't even connected, is it? It's a totally different island. That bit up there looks like a tiny penis ball bag, by the way. Can we see any more penis shapes in the map? Let me know if you see any. Yeah, this definitely looks upgraded compared to what it was, but from what I remember. But there's games out there that look better, but survival-wise, like Soul Mask, I don't know about any of the new ones like Icarus, but Soul Mask is one of those newer survival games that I think... I mean, that looks better than Dune does. Dune's nice looking, and the cutscenes are really nice. But I think Soul Mask gameplay is really beautiful looking. That just might be like the setting and the colours and the rest of it, maybe. But the character design and stuff work pretty well. But the character design here is actually pretty sick. Detail-wise. Now, picking up all the wood. We like hardwood. And softwood. All wood, all kinds. What is a dead person there? The corpse. Somebody died. Give us the things, man. Okay. Just... Damn it. I want the stuff. There we go. Have I got any water? A little bit. We can can we fill up from here? Sick. Salt water, lovely. Love a bit of salt water. Sister, what's up, Reddick? Well, I turned in at the right time, I see. You did tune in. I say turned in because I'm a retard. How you doing, man? Got the naked, got the boobies out, got the boobers. Funcom were kind enough to give me a key for the game. Otherwise, I played so many hours of Conan, I kind of got sick of it years ago. But it is nice looking, and it is a good game. There's nothing really wrong with it. Like, I spent hundreds of hours playing it, so it was clearly decent. But this looks kind of cool, man. I don't think, because of the amount of time I get to play stuff, this will be as much as I probably play, to be fair. Because we've got friendos like Pixel and others on servers for Dune. I'd rather go and play that. Quite like shooting stuff on Dune, it's fun. You're doing it? Nice one, man. I was briefly lurking earlier on stream. I've just been too busy to like properly lurk anyway, if I'm honest. Which is horrible, but good because busy at work, so there's that. You've not touched this game once. Oh, okay. No, mate, honestly, like we were saying this earlier, I think if it's one of those survival RPG type games that is definitely worth giving a go. And I think value for money wise, up till they enhanced it, you could buy it for about $5 recently. It was really cheap. I couldn't even give it away for free. I tried doing it in a giveaway. Nobody wanted it. And then I realised I didn't have it. But then luckily Funcom gave me a key, so I don't have to... I wouldn't have bought it to try this enhanced. And all it is it looks nicer, and they might have updated some of the UI and stuff. But this water looks real nice, man. Pretty sure you can swim, right? Yeah. How do you dive? C. Yeah, so there's like a whole little... I'm sure there's like even... a bit like Ark, there'll be things you can interact with under the sea as well. You'd rather pray enshrouded? No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say buy it. We were doing a tier list earlier. I called it the survivor list. Like a survivor tier list. For me, like S tier games are just ones that for whatever reason I will happily and really like to go back to. Like, and they have some kind of pull over me. And for me, those are like No Man's Sky, Enshrouded, Dune. I think Dune and No Man's Sky, it's that using stuff to like break things down. The sound and the actions of doing it are the thing that really like ticks a tism in my brain. What was the other one we put? Icarus. I think Pixel reckon Icarus was quite high on that as well. Playing this made me return to Dune. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because you've got the same Funcom. They make both games, right? In Dune, though, can we do this? Can we do that? I can't remember if we could do that kind of tuck and roll. I think you can only dodge, right? You do like a dash. And that's weird. I think that's quite a nice mechanic, that. Like, even diagonally is pretty sick. I can't remember. I don't think we can do that in Dune. But yeah, Enshrouded is... And that's the thing, like, I'm too much of a kid in the candy store. I want to try everything, and I never finish anything, really. Especially survival games, they're too fucking big. But I just quite like exploring the world. If we get a chance to play with friends, do some stuff, they can show me around, do some things, give me some kit, whatever. Build something, maybe. If I get time on the weekends, or other days where I can play, that's the time I'll just, like, dop about and do things like that. Just spend hours building something random. But that hasn't happened for a long time. And then you've got games like Soul Frame anyway. Just an amazing free game to play. Where at least like you don't have to worry about eating and surviving. That can become annoying. That's why normally when you play these games, if I'm going to pick a server or make my own, I'll try and make sure like that stuff is buffed. So the food lasts longer. My hunger doesn't come around as much because I just can't be asked to like remember to eat myself and then have to feed the guy in the game just to survive. It's nice, man, though. Just have a little look around. Otherwise I'm just going to be looting forever because I'm an absolute loot goblin. Oh, that grass looks like it's floating. It is. It's floating. Okay, they might need to fix that. Got some floating grass. I can't even harvest it either. You would have thought that would be fixed. That's like one of the first things you're going to encounter because you land there. You're going to notice that grass, man. Climbing, good. We can mount stuff. That's pretty cool. Like that. The new Pirate Fable in Soul. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. You told me about all the stuff the other day, and I think Pixel loves playing it too. You guys have definitely got more hours in it than me. I haven't been back to it in weeks and weeks and weeks. Not because I don't want to, just there's other stuff that I'm like, ooh, shiny try. Or there's lurk keys like this that I agreed to do, and then I have to get it done, or it knocks my points. And then when there's a game I really want, or I want to get keys for someone else to let them play it and just give me like a bit of game recording or their VOD from their stream, and I can post it to keep Lurk It happy. If my percentage goes down, then I don't get access to stuff so much. There's a fire. Does fire hurt? No. Fire does not hurt. It's good. We can cook things there a bit. Cool. I've only just realised you got you don't have to actually look at that. You can just quick grab them, can't you? Just like in Dune. Nice. I still think the Bromius Fable is the best one though. What do you reckon, Pix? You'll know more about that than me. I recognise it. It means nothing. I go around and hit stuff and try and climb hills that I don't need to climb. That's my experience with Soul Prep. And then Pixel shows me around and shows me how to do puzzles and kills bosses for me because I'm weak. I feel like we could burn ourselves on this. What do you reckon? Should we test it out? Can we burn? Clang. No, it doesn't want me to do it. It's like, no, you may not go to the top of this. You are not allowed. We were not allowed. Nah. I was just out of stamina. Doesn't burn me. What else are you going to play this week, Relic? What else is on? Ooh, there's a bird. Is that like a dodo thing? I don't remember seeing that really. Come on in. Oh, I'm fucking well. Oh no, I'm not as hard as I was because I haven't got. Yeah, I'm rock hard. I am. Gained a level. Yeah. What was it? Harvest. What was it? Maybe it was the last of its kind. You could have made a friend. I bet you could feed it and tame it too, can't you? Haven't tried the new stuff yet. Waiting for the prelude. Ooh, but what's your favourite out of all the ones that are available so far that you played, Pixel? You killed my wife. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. I know it could definitely make tools, but that's a lot of fun. Beating that thing up. I like that. I feel like I may have to go back to Dune, but like I'm sure you can't do that roll. Where is it? That one. I don't think the punching is even. I don't think the fighting's even as good in Dune actually. I think it's just the shooting. That's not the best fighting, but it's pretty good. There's probably a way to kick independently as well. But I don't know what the button is. It's not that. There you go. Control does kick. Into the Fire, Spirit Crossing, maybe some Destiny 2. If I can get Fate Keeper to run smoother. Oh, really? I played that briefly on the weekend just because I bought it and tried it, and it only literally for 5 minutes. It seemed fine. I put my general state of play though to help with stream, so I just started to do it on all the games now. I want to set them up is DLSS, frame gen at least ×2, restricted to 60 FPS. I think all the graphics were on Epic though, and it was not using a lot of system. But then I didn't get very far into it, so it could change. But look, try it, man. It's kind of nice. It seemed like you could fall off that cliff at the start really easily. Like it just, I didn't do it. I was tempted. I had intrusive thoughts. I was like, I wonder if I could just. I thought I'll save it for if I stream it. I'll do it then. Let's test this out, guys. See if we die. Yep, we died. And I might revisit my Myro Relic demo. Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. I think definitely now after Pixel said that Icarus is an S tier, I'm gonna have to relook at getting hold of that and trying it. But Thursday we'll be back playing First Light 007. Like I would have done it today, but because I had to get this done, this is my last day to play this and submit it on the kit. Like, alright, better do that. Come on then, dog. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Extra powerful. For the first hour or so I play, if it runs smooth, then it's like a memory. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe because I didn't play it long enough, it didn't start to stack all that up for me. By the time I probably get around to actually playing on, they might have hopefully updated it and fixed it. I'm not going to heal, I'm just going to beat these up. Yeah, alright, we'll take all of you on. Is there a threesome, is it? Let's go. Foursome, fivesome. Ah, we died. Oh. Can we pick somewhere else to... Ooh, nope, might have been able to. I was going to pick somewhere else to load in there. That load screen, it doesn't... The CPU doesn't like that load screen. Oh, this is another place. Cheeky, very cheeky. Have a quick explore and then we'll find a raid target. Raid out, because I can't be on very late today, I'm afraid. I might come off stream, play something else for a little bit. Wind down to... more dogs and stuff. That looks like a big ass base, man. The dog coming to get me. You got any tools on you, mate? You got any weapons? Got any weapons? No. It'd be good if you could pick up some weapons that these lot have already got, rather than just bits. Bit of rain. What do you reckon up there? Ooh, that's a different. Okay, so like left tick, that's like light attack, and then right. I didn't realise there was a right click for heavy attack. The proper cheeky. And you got a kick with F or G. One of these does kick, I'm sure it does. How do we kick earlier? I did something, can he kick stuff? What was it? There you go, control. Nowhere close to F. Oh, we're not getting up there, are we? Oh, I thought I might have been connected. It's not. Oh, we still can go there, though. I could get clothing, but I'm not going to bother because I can't be asked. Dead people. What's that? Azora Glory. That sounds like it will get a penis hard. Like Conan's version of do we need to have a hard penis? Get Aura's, what's it called? Azora's Glory. I mean, it looks like a penis, slightly. Gives you morning glory, that's what it does. If it was the nice weather, this looked quite nice, I reckon. It's a bit dull at the minute with the rain, though. Uh-oh. Oh my god, what the hell is that noise? Don't like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure whatever it is, it's down there, though. Don't think it's here. Or it's over there. Do you reckon we can make that jump? It's going to be risky. We haven't got a lot of stamina. We did it. We made it. What made that noise? What the hell was that? Oh, the big dog over there. Maybe it's one of those, but it lives over here. Ooh. That's somebody to fight? It's like a shiny thing. Oh my god. 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 Run away. Ah. Climb. Can they climb? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Run more. Ah. Manage your stamina. Are they still following? Oh, he's there. He's going away. What the hell is that thing? I'm gonna check that out. Thought it could have been a friendly, but it wasn't. Come on, mate. Put a bloody shirt on. No. Look at my. Why would I put a shirt on with a body like that? Let's see what this big dude does. Hey, bro. Come on in. It's fine. Ugh, I'm dead. Yo, I got gassed out. I swear the last time you got gassed, Muppet. How you doing here, man? What's good? What's good with the Muppet Man? The Muppet Man? The Muppet Man. Oh, man. Yeah. Like I said, I think if you haven't played Conan before and you like the idea or you like survival games, definitely one was worth a try. I've played it too much in the past to really want to go back to that. But I think the mechanics are quite nice. Moves quite well for me. I like the tuck and roll. Once you get weapons and stuff, the fight's kind of decent. And actually, remembering playing it and exploring some of the new parts of the original world was quite cool. And again, it was all kind of fairly new to me, that kind of stuff. I'm a bit more exposed to it across different survival games, so it's less so now. But it looks really good. Enhanced version. They've made what is a decent game, probably enhanced a few other bits, changed some stuff, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So I think if that helps introduce more people to it, because they're graphic snobs like me, and they weren't looking to touch it because it was an older game, worth giving it a shot, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. Stop! Welcome in. Shut up, you. Don't need you no more. Hey, Schmexmans. Yeah, pretty good, man. How are you, Schmexmans? What's been good in your world? What's been going on? My shoulder's getting much better. And we did a survivor list. Have you got any other survival games? We might do that again. Not Thursday. Thursday, when we're doing First Light, we'll do the other. Well, we could do this. Or we'll do the 007 quiz game that we did the last time, which was kind of cool. But I quite like doing this tier list thing and just getting ideas for what... Because there's games like Icarus I like the looks of, but I haven't seen enough of it or heard enough about it. But Pixel says it's like an S tier type thing, so that's one now that it's on my radar. But I still haven't done enough Windrose or Enshrouded or V-Rising or anything really. Stream keeps buffering. How is it? It might... Well, it should stop now. It might be because I went on the menu. The menu might have messed it up. Or it's just yours trying to buff for you. Sorry if it's buffering. It's not my end. Sure shit internet. Anyway, we're raiding out now. I need to early finish. I need to wind down, do some stuff. Usual stuff. If you want to donate to charity, you can. Exclamation mark charity. There are rewards in there. You can pick and reward things. We've still got many things to do, from Mizu's massive donations of £300 or more. I think we're done with the 007 playing hard mode and stuff, but I think I'm going to leave it on hard mode anyway when we play Thursday. So we'll rock that out. The handicap may or may not bother. Might just try and get through it a bit quicker. But then there are 2 or 3 other games he picked for me to do with the hard mode stuff. I think one of them was, is it something in the cup head, or I can't remember, Inky in the cup? I can't remember what it's called. Daisy is only good with a friend or two. Yeah, that's why originally I put it as like an F because I fucking hated it. But I only hated it because it was really hard, and I tried it on my own. I didn't know what I was doing. It was just that like, and same I think with Rust. I never tried it, but I think it probably would feel the same. Don't Starve again feels similar. That feels like a difficult one. Like these are just my favorite. I think No Man's Sky, Dune, Enshrouded, V-Rising, Icarus potentially, Windrose. All of those I could quite easily go back to kind of any time and play, and I feel drawn to play more. Like this lot, most of those are because of people in chat rating them, not really me. Apart from Return to Moria, and Subnautica, where I think they probably deserve to be up there. They're pretty good. And the rest of them, like Ark and Conan, actually probably better than that, but I think I'm just done with them. I think if you were fresh to the genre, those are pretty decent games, and especially if they've been enhanced and developed over time. They probably deserve to be higher than that. But yeah, Soul Mask, again, like I think that would be higher, but Pixel was saying it's been really buggy. I haven't played it enough to know. I've watched a bit other people, and I played it for like an hour, and it looks beautiful, but I don't know, man. Same with Once Human. I think that looks nice. I think the gunplay is cool, and the idea of the enemies and stuff is pretty sick. But I didn't realize there's a monetization issue with that, so I made a whole new category for that one. Money fucked, because money fucked it. And then these ones I didn't know yet, and I'll put some more in there that we'll come back to maybe. Parlia, Voyages of Nearer, Aloft, whatever the other one is. It was the browser. Change browser. No more buffering. Fucking shit browser. Shit browser. Right, we got Nana Salad on. She's doing some Cyberpunk. We raided Nana the other day. Or did we actually? What did we do Tuesday? Was it Nana we raided Tuesday? If no one else is on though, we'll be tempted. Oh, Suzaku's playing the first light. It's pretty cool. D Toma playing Pragmata. Might raid. Not often I see Toma live. Or D, as we like to call D. Big D. Yeah, might raid D. D also donated $40 or $45 to the charity and redeemed a community game night. I need to reach out to him and just see if he wants to choose something or if he wants someone else to. In which case, I might just do a spin wheel and let you guys, and we'll just pick one. We need to do more of them. That's fun, man. But yeah, what you've been playing lately, Muppet, or you've been too busy? I've been real busy IRL. I don't know about you, but yeah, missed last Thursday. Was too busy and doing stuff. Been real busy at work, so ended up just working pretty much all of Thursday night, trying to catch up with stuff, man. But there's Nana. Is D still alive? Yeah. Just gonna go to bed. Yeah, man. Good on raid stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll go check out D Toma, partner streamer, good lad. Like, if you ever get to catch, I would highly recommend following him purely to then catch the start of his streams. The start of his streams and like the design aspect of his whole setup and his stream team and his merch store and stuff is he's clearly got a design background. He's a real chill guy. I think you'll enjoy it over there, man. It's a good time. He does use things, raises money for charity, all those kinds of stuff too, which is kind of nice because that's what we do here. Raid. D-Tama. There we go. And if you've forgotten, there is a redeem reward, a channel reward point that's available now because we've done the raid. So go get it. It's called Last. If you get it, you get extra points for free to get in the top 10. Do the things, man. But yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming by, lurking, spending time, being over there on YouTube too. Thanks, Elmo. Appreciate you. As always, big love. Go do the things. 007. Oh, yeah, the games. I'll run a couple. You might be the only person in it, actually. Are you the only person in the giveaway? You're the only person in it, Gilmo, so I'll just give you a game. You won it by default. Also, Muppet got last. Big W, Muppet. I think that's your first last, potentially. Well done. But yeah, be nice to Tom, if you're going to swing by there, say hi, support me by saying hi within the raid. That'd be really helpful. It's always nice when someone raids in and it's not just dead. That's kind of cool. But look, if you can't, no worries, no big deal. I will catch you Thursday, or if I catch you in another stream, I'll see you then. It is! Oh my god! But you are welcome to use the raid messages. There's one for people that don't sub, and there's one for people that do sub. So use that, or make one up, man. It's up to you. But we'll see you Thursday to play some 007, maybe do a quiz, and have some fun. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.